All right, there we are. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Zach Sports Cards and Collectibles. Thank y'all for watching tonight. Got an awesome episode tonight. I am super pumped about tonight's episode. We've been getting ready for it all week. Been on Hector's chat. We got 11 in the chat tonight. Thank y'all all for being here. Welcome to 3-Pack Thursday live stream. I am super pumped about tonight's episode. We got two special guests. One's on his way. He'll be here real soon. And the other one is right here. Let's see. Let's go right here. And I'm super pumped about having the sports car ripping teacher with me here tonight. And y'all, you might be seeing me sip a lot of water because I got a little bit of the sniffles tonight. But I'm super pumped about being here. Daryl Giordano in the house. You know, Daryl was with me last week, and somebody said in the chat he got sick. He got sick after we did the stream this week. He said he caught it from me. I think I caught it from him now. But no, it's super shout out Daryl, man. Super pumped. Glad to see Daryl's doing better. We got a lot of awesome people in chat. I'm gonna just start shouting them out, Vince. Is that okay?
Oh, go right ahead.
And we're gonna go through the chat. We got some awesome people here, and we're expecting Lively here any minute now. I'm sure he's gonna pop up. Yeah, I'm ready. Look at this, y'all. Look, I found this. This is my new earpiece I got on tonight, y'all. I found this by a dumpster, and it works great. So I'm super pumped about this. I look like I'm in outer space now, or working at McDonald's.
Find right there to dumpster.
Yeah, and it works too. So we're going to be turning this around, doing all kinds of crazy stuff today. It's kind of a different setup tonight. And I got Dale behind me right here. Pound do it for Dale. And let's go to the chat while we wait for Lively to show up. We got Uncanny Swag in the house. Awesome to have him in the house. We got Spine Tick Sith in the house. Super pumped about this Saturday night. Spine Ticks, catch them every Saturday night, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Last night, me and the Hamster and Bunnykins were at Lowe's, and we did a Lowe's Tick. Shout out to Will Voggs. The Card Hobbyist coming to us from my Braves brother out there in Augusta, Georgia. We got CCB, Canadian Car Breakers, Jason in the house. Douglas Hutton in the house. How you doing, Douglas, man? So many awesome people. Julie Farnham in the house. Hey, Julie.
It's super like a who's who on your channel.
I know, man. This is all legends. Like, these are all people I'm watching throughout the week, man. I mean, you just go down this list and, like, the Card Hobbyist. Every time these guys drop videos, Chance with Collectibles, Spine Tick, CCB, man. I mean, just legend. Maiden's World of Wax in the house. Maiden just dropped a video right before mine, and he messaged me today on Instagram. He said, Zach, I want to have like a pre-show for your show. And I was like, what? So he kind of had it right before mine. Man, I was honored. I told my wife about that tonight. I was like, he's having a pre-show for my show? Oh, man, that's totally honored. We had a great stream tonight. Huge shout out to Maiden. Thank you, Maiden. I was super pumped about that, man. I'm really honored to that. SRJ Wildcat in the house. Let's see. Did I miss some other people?
Oh, Wildcat's in the house. There we go.
Yeah, he was in here. He was one of the first people in here, man. He was like, oh, X-Ray Hector in the house. What's going on, man? Matty Ice. Matty Ice is a Cubs fan like you, Vince.
I think it's 3-3, so Matty will have to kind of keep us updated on the.
Yeah, who are the Cubs playing tonight?
Pirates. I told
Pirates
you, any technology. I don't want to lose connection on this screen we got going on here. So TVs are off, phones are unplugged, and everything. So just so we can stay connected with you.
That's awesome. Dirk Remington in the house. Dirk is a great sports card hunter. Dirk was live a little bit this week, and I was jumping in his chats. He was live in the Walmart parking lot, man. He was going into the Walmart, seeing what the Walmart had live, and awesome live streams, Dirk. I've tried to jump in and out there when I can throughout my day. Awesome streams. Victor Negron Cards in the house. Hey, Victor, super pumped about having you here tonight. And I had a lot of great people in the chat here. Good grief, so many awesome people. Super pumped. Thank y'all all for being here tonight. We got a wonderful episode tonight. We are going to be ripping some Topps Chrome Platinum. And you know, for me, this is called 3-Pack Thursday, right, Vince? But tonight,
3-Pack Thursday.
I'm blowing it up, baby. We're going with a blaster tonight. Look, y'all never see this. Like, this is a very special episode tonight. For me to rip a blaster, that's how honored I have these guests on here with me tonight. This is a very special night. So we're going to rip a whole blaster of this. If you have not seen my latest video where I found this, I think this is just fire. I've seen some absolute monsters. Lively said he's going to be here in a minute, y'all. Get ready, man. Get ready. Here he comes. He just put it in the chat. Y'all get ready. Super pumped about having Lively here. Yep. We're going to be ripping that tonight. And DK, have it your way. Hi, welcome in the chat tonight, DK. Super pumped about having him tonight here. Man, and so what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go ahead. I'm super pumped about having my two guests here tonight. I'm super pumped. Gosh, I don't need y'all. This is so unscripted. Like I say every week, y'all. This is unscripted. We're just here hanging out. But I'm super pumped about having my two guests here. This guy right here well, see, I don't know how y'all are watching this, but over here next to me, Vince. He's a legend here in the car community. He's positive. He's got a good channel and very good guy here in the car community. He's all out supporting others in the car community. He's got a wonderful channel. I binge watched some of your videos today, Vince, and I love. Right now, he's giving you. He's going through every NFL team and telling you their schedule, what he thinks the records are. He's ripping packs in his channels, pulling fire. Man, you've been traveling like all over this summer, man. I've been watching you down at Disney World and everywhere else. So I'm gonna.
Around, it's been fun, especially the NFL schedules, and Graham was telling me I don't think that's gonna be it. No way in the world that's gonna be the Minnesota's record. I'm like, it could be, but that's a fun thing about sports. You have conversations, you debate about it, and I agree. Some of them may be off a little bit, but I feel like the Packer one I had with 9 wins could be pretty close to it. So we'll see. We'll see.
So he's a big Chicago fan, but he's a Green Bay Packer fan.
I am a Packer fan. I grew up on the south side of Chicago. So from my high school science class, you could see Comiskey Park. And I was a Cubs fan and a Packer fan. So it was tough growing up, but I made it. I made it.
Yeah. That's awesome. Julie says one of the Land Kraken is not well. Oh, man, we'll keep the Land Kraken in our prayers, man. I love the Land Kraken, man. And Sprinkles and Scooter are somewhere running around here with my cat. So, hey, man, I love those. Prayers for the Land Kraken, man. I love those guys. Nikki 2 times in the house. Hey, Nikki, how you doing, man? Glad to have you here tonight. Thanks for dropping by. But, y'all, we got an awesome stream tonight. Vince is, I think all the videos you just did a VR for the Passionate Packer like I did out in a baseball field. I watched that video the other day. That was great.
I had it here before. Where's it at? It was the very first. Oh, here it is. Cubs ticket, first game that I ever went to as a fan, and it cost $9.50.
Oh, wow!
At the channel.
Those are the days.
Cub stuff. That the game was called in the 14th inning due to darkness. There were no lights at Wrigley Field. So they had to continue the game the next day, and speaking of curses, stuff like that. At that moment, I should have known something was up about being a Cubs fan. But I just continued, and a lot of pain and suffering, but finally, 2016, it all paid off.
That's right. Broke the curse, man. Broke the curse. That had to have been a big night for you as a Cubs fan. All those years, to end that curse finally, you had to have been really excited.
It was, and I started working at Wrigley Field as well in 2003, selling beverages up and down the rows. And 2003, they were so close to going to the World Series, Bartman and everything. And then there were some bad years, and I was I think curses are real. But that 2015 season kind of started believing again. 16, they came through and they did it. And it was pretty cool. At that point, my parents lived in Florida, but I would FaceTime my dad so he could watch some of the stuff in the game, the celebrations. And he's kind of a hard-nosed guy, but he was crying for sure during those FaceTimes or whatever. So it was fun.
Awesome. Eli Sports Cards in the house. Hey, Eli. Yeah, Lively's on his way. He's going to be here in a few minutes. The Curse of the GOAT, yeah. Sis says he's glad that his father saw the Cubs win before he passed. Yeah, that's awesome, man. I know a lot of people were that were glad to see that before before they got. I as a Falcons fan, I don't know if I'll ever see my Falcons win a Super Bowl. So I don't know after 2016.
Got a long time ahead of you. I'm sure you're.
Yeah, let's hope. Still waiting for my Leafs to win the Cup, says CCB. Yeah, so yeah. There we go. A lot of good, 3 Good Nerds in the house, man. There's a great channel. Shout out 3 Good Nerds.
Oh, for sure.
Super pumped about having them on tonight, man. Man,
speaking of curses, when I heard that Daryl got sick, I think it was Saturday.
Yeah.
You asked me to come on. I was a little bit nervous.
No, I think the curse is broken for you, Vince, because I'm sick, so I think it went to me. So I think you're gonna be fine. I think I'm cursed. No, man. It's been a busy week in the sports card hobby this week. I'll say that, and I was just watching a couple different channels, and y'all probably saw me on a channel this week. I was super pumped. Huge thanks to them for putting me on. And let's see, seen all my teams win except for the Knicks. Their curse has been pretty strong. Yeah, that's got it. We were talking. We were over in X-Ray Hex chat tonight talking about that, about the Knicks. Patrick Ewing back in the day, they used to have some great teams. And they've never really had
battles.
Yeah, the Bulls and the Knicks back with Jordan back in the day. Oh, man, those are some good series. What do you guys think about the NFLPA thing? Eli, we're going to talk about that tonight. I'm going to wait till Lively comes on, but definitely we got a lot to talk about that. I had a live stream this week, and I talked a little bit about it. A lot going on in the hobby, and a lot's happened since I did my live stream where, Panini has responded to the situation, and we're going to see, man. I mean, there's now talking... we'll go into it later on tonight. But yeah, there's a lot going on there. Football cards. Daryl the Card Father. Great to see you, man. That's awesome. How about Daryl's excited about his Jets?
I think I had them from like 11 or 12 wins maybe when I did my predictions for the Jets, and I feel like it'll be a difficult start, new team. Rodgers doesn't play much in the preseason, but they're going to get rolling at some point, I think. Their offensive line's a little questionable, but...
Lively with a super chat, man. Lively, you don't have to do that, man. He just got home from school. Be on in 10 minutes. Hey, man, no hurry. Take your time. Get you something to eat.
No parties here, right? There's no parties.
Yeah. No. We're just gonna hang out here and chat and talk with everybody. Take your time, man. Don't hurt yourself, and we're just glad to have you come over tonight. He's gonna jump. Thanks for the super chat, Lively, man. I'll thank you when you come on here, but you didn't have to do that, man. Thank you. No, we got a lot going on this week in the hobby. A lot of things going down. I was just over at Hector's stream tonight. Him and Will Voggs, they were hanging out, showing some cards in their collection. And Dirk Remington says, well, he's in detention. No, I don't think that. Maybe win for a change. We got a tough schedule, though. Yeah, a tough schedule for the Jets. Yeah, I watched your episode today where you went over the Jets. I think you said you had the Jets going 12-5.
I think something like that. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Rodgers, like the past few years, always loses the first game of the season. It's like laughable how bad they lose because he isn't really playing the preseason, which I get that. But I feel like they have enough tools, offensive, defensively, to get it going. It's just that offensive line, I feel like it's going to be the one thing maybe.
Yeah. The card hobbyist is a big Dolphins fan, and he says, I'll cry if the Dolphins or Jets win a Super Bowl. Oh, no. Oh, that's awesome. Glad to have X-Ray Head collected. I told Hector today, think of some questions to ask us as we go through the stream. Man, we got a lot going on tonight. So tonight, like I said, y'all, if you haven't heard, we're going to rip Topps Chrome Platinum, and I'm super pumped about this. I've seen so much fire come out of these, y'all. I watched Doc Cards pull a Mike Trout redemption out of one of these. Chancewood Collectibles pulled a Pete Alonso auto, and Huddle Card Collection pulled a Derek Jeter auto out of these. So I've seen a lot of good. I think we'll probably. I don't have high expectations. We're going to pull a lot out of this, but I'll just say this: I do believe that we'll pull a number card out of these. So I'm super pumped about this. They got 8 packs in them. You get 3 exclusive Prism refractor cards per box, 7 packs. Then they say plus 1 extra pack. You've been ripping some of this on your channel. How's it been going so far?
No, it's been awesome so far. Like you said, The blasters will have like 1 or 2 numbered. I did a hobby earlier, had some autographs in there. It's an awesome product. And I was not going to buy, just a little bit of it. And, so the hobby was right at 100. Those light boxes were $50. So I bought a little bit more than I wanted to, but it's been fun so far.
I got to tell y'all about a great deal. Well, we'll wait for Lively on to tell y'all something really cool. I shared it last night on our community tab, but Old El Paso right now has got an amazing deal. Have you seen this, Vince?
I did. We're having tacos tomorrow. We're going.
Yes, I'm getting. We're having tacos all weekend this weekend.
Yeah.
You buy 4 products of El Paso, and they're going to give you $50 in Fanatics gift cards, y'all. I shared it on my community tab. And right now, you could probably get like a mega of Topps Chrome for like what $20 to $30 now. Y'all,
And
you
there were
could get
some items that were like free shipping was tied to it. I think a light box of Platinum Chrome had free shipping with it, and it's like $9.
y'all got to jump on that, man, because there's a lot on the Fanatics website. Look, I'm not sponsored or any way, shape, or form paid by Fanatics. I'm just telling you, this is a great, great deal, y'all.
If you have
Jump on it.
Email
tonight.
addresses, maybe you can get the discount a couple times. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what the Retail Ripper was saying. He was saying
Right,
that you could
right.
possibly now look, y'all. I don't know about any of that, but at least if you got $50 off, you could even possibly get a hobby box or something. You could get something really nice. You know, for me, I like to get two blasters sometimes. One I'll keep in my sealed wax collection. One I'll rip. So you could possibly do that and only pay a little bit of money out of your own pocket. It's a great deal right now, y'all. And when I see deals like that, I jump all over it, man, because, you know, me and Hector were talking the other day about, you know, the cost of blasters going up, and, you know, I've seen it go from $20 a blaster up to $30, $35, and so, oh, here he is. Hang on, y'all. Here he is. Y'all ready? Here we go. Here he is. Welcome to the stream. His first appearance on Zach Sports Cards and Collectibles. Ta-da! There he is. Woo!
What's going on?
Can you guys hear me?
Hey, yeah, you sound good, Daniel. Thank you.
Great to see you.
Yeah, super pumped, man. Thanks for coming on tonight, man. I'm super pumped about having it lively in the house.
What is it that everyone says?
Well, I was the opening act. I was just trying to survive
Yeah.
until you got here. It was like a concert.
Yeah, sorry. I just got home. I'm trying to connect my mic.
Okay, he's trying to fix everything. We're gonna give you a second to get ready, and then we'll keep chatting here a little bit while he gets ready. But Lively has arrived, y'all. He's in the house. Super pumped about having him here tonight. People in the chat have been already talking about having him here. He's here tonight. Super pumped. It's going to be a great night. Let's go to the chat. Who do we got here in the chat? We got SRJ Wildcat back. Southern Boys in the house. Nikki 2 times is in the house. Nikki's the one that's been asking about, is Lively coming tonight? I said, yeah, he's going to be here tonight. I told you. He's a busy man, y'all. He's a busy man. Y'all got. Let's talk a little bit about Lively's most recent. Well, we'll talk about it later. He's got some awesome videos. You got to check his most recent video. I think I've watched it like 3 or 4 times about monetization and his channel. It's really great. I've been binge watching all week. When I'm out mowing grass during the week, I'm binge watching these guys' channel throughout the week, and I've been going through some of their older episodes, some of their newer episodes. And, I mean, look, y'all, YouTube's a lot of videos, so I may not, this is not BBD, but I may not be able to watch all your videos. So sometimes I go and start binge watching, especially when people have playlists and stuff like that. So I go down there and start binge watching some of y'all's channels and checking it out. So super fun.
Can you guys hear me fine?
A little bit, I think.
Very little bit, yes.
A little bit, yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's great right there. That's great. But
my headphone is a little. It got washed.
Uh-oh.
So ever since then, the microphone doesn't work. But no, I agree with the. Sorry, I'm making it my daughter peanut butter sandwich.
Hey, that's all good, man.
Yeah,
There you go.
Say hey, how you doing?
Hi.
Hey, thanks for coming on.
How you doing?
She's normally not in my videos, so this is sneak
Yeah,
peek here.
I saw in one of your videos where you went and got a haircut.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
always with me. But
Yeah,
I don't put her face like on camera.
yeah, that's what I do. My daughters, we have I call them Hamster and Bunnykins. You know, that's their code
Yeah.
names. That's
Yeah.
their YouTube code names.
She's a sweetheart. I love her.
That's awesome. That's
But I
awesome.
gotta take care of her. I gotta make her a little sandwich before I get on this. Because we
All
just
right.
got home. So I just started school. Today was my first day back.
Awesome.
Awesome.
So
Doesn't talk about me.
so I picked her up after I got out of class and I rushed over here.
He was late. He was really,
Awesome.
really late. So I like it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'm
But,
super pumped about having you on tonight, man. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, no, let me see.
We're good?
There he is. Okay, well, there he is. Super pumped. Yeah, Chance of Collectible says food, man. CCB's getting hungry, man. Peanut butter banana sandwiches. That's right.
Yeah.
Now I'm craving some peanut butter, says the card obvious. Yeah.
Just make it, right?
Okay. Bye.
Sorry, let me go back to my little dungeon over there.
You're such a good dad. Like when I make my kids like peanut butter and jelly, it's like peanut butter just in the middle, put the whole half a banana on there, not cutting it up, and here you go. You guys want to make it, you're old enough now to do it yourself, so no one should ever complain.
Exactly. My daughter's old enough to do it herself too, but there's gonna come a time where she doesn't need me anymore. So I have to cherish these little moments.
Yes,
That's right.
And we always talk about that, like we'll be less and less like relevant in their life, and like that's always sad. So
yeah,
I agree with you there.
Give me a second.
Yep. Oh, no worries. So, like I said, y'all, go check out that El Paso deal, y'all. It's a great way to save on sports cards. You can get $50. Fanatics has got some great stuff on their online site, y'all, and Fanatics ships good, man. I mean, I've done some videos on comparing the different shipping companies. You got Target and Walmart and Fanatics, and I've never been disappointed, except one time, and they corrected their mistake on shipping. So I've been always pleased on when I bought sports cards from them. So that's a great deal, y'all.
Bubble wrapper, and they do a pretty good job and nicely packaged in there.
Yeah, they really wrap it up well and protect those cards in there. So I've never been disappointed except one time, and then they made it right. So I was very pleased.
And I believe
can you guys hear me fine?
Oh, you're great. You're great.
Yeah.
Great, Daniel.
Working? Okay.
Yep. And I'm glad you put your name in the chat there because I was going to call you Lively the whole night. So I was just telling Vince before we started tonight, I was like, do you want me to call you Vince or Sports Car Ripping Teacher? Because I don't know it. Some people like to go by their YouTube name and some people don't. So I'm super pumped by having Daniel in the chat here.
I don't really put like much of my information out there as much,
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't really show my daughter's face. It's like a little agreement that me and my wife agreed on.
I totally
understand.
This was
way before she was born. Like this was a long time ago. We agreed. We just didn't want to put her on social media. We'll let her do that whenever she wants to.
Exactly.
But yeah.
Yeah, I'm very like my daughters. They beg me to want to put on. There's live streams. They want to go jump on live streams. I mean, my daughter, especially my youngest one, we call her the hamster. We were over at X-Ray Hex the other day, and we were watching his live streams, and my daughter was like, "Oh, I want to go jump on there." So we went over there, hanged out with X-Ray Heck for a little bit. Hector, there, and she loves doing that, and she loves doing shorts. And I had to kind of come on, hamster, we can't always be on. I don't really want you on a lot of these videos. She'd like to be on every one of them. She'd like to be here tonight. She told me you don't know how super pumped I am about having y'all two on here tonight, and she said, I want to come on. I said, you got to go to school tomorrow, hamster. You can't be on YouTube tonight. So she's super pumped.
For me, it's kind of early since I'm on the West Coast. It's It's only 6 p.m. So.
It's dinner time there tonight.
Yeah.
We went to California last year. That was great. Just that time difference. Sports were on earlier. It was the price in California was crazy for everything, but doing things at or things being on in normal time was nice.
Yeah, so I went to Georgia.
You did. I watched that video. That was great.
Yeah, I went to Georgia I think it was maybe sometime last year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, towards December.
Yep.
Towards
it's
December.
when you went to Kaboom. You went to Kaboom.
Yeah.
Sports cards. I watched that 2 or 3 times because at the beginning of the video you said you wanted to go to Got Baseball Cards, and I grew up kind of over near Got Baseball Cards, and I was like, oh, he's gonna go over there, so I kept watching that.
I'm gonna tell you what happened and the reason why I didn't go. So when we flew in, it was me and my coworker. We went for work. We flew in. He checked his bag. I never check my bag. I always carry on. I would like to have my stuff with me. I don't want to lose it. And he lost it. They lost it. They lost his.
Oh no!
We were at the airport for maybe 3 extra hours, waiting to see if they would find his stuff, and they didn't end up finding it. So we ended up having to file this report. It just took forever. So by the time we got out, we landed at 1. By the time we left, it was 4.
Oh wow!
So by the time we would have got baseball cards, it would have been closed. And I was only there for we landed Friday. I worked all day on Saturday, and then I left Sunday. So I was only there for a little bit of time. I wasn't there
Oh,
for too long.
Here's a question that I had for Ivor. I want to know. You went to a Walmart. Was that near the hotel, or where was that at?
No, so that Walmart was, I don't even know where it was,
No.
to tell you the truth.
I can't go. What Walmart is that?
Georgia's very different
Yeah.
than, I don't even, I would say it's like McDonough. It wasn't even like Atlanta.
McDonough. Yeah, that's on the south side.
Yeah, so I was in McDonough.
Mhm.
I took an Uber to Atlanta, but yeah, I was in McDonough, and it was like a forest.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it. Like, there's just so many trees over there. And
Oh, wait till you come out where I live. I live up in the
Like,
North Georgia mountains, and it's
it
nothing
is-
but forest up here where I live. Yeah.
You come to California, nothing like that. Like,
Yeah.
it's completely different. Like, there's so many houses, so many people, so many cars, buildings. Like, you get trees, but they're like on the side of the road. Like, it's not like where you're driving. There's like a house on like 12 acres, and then there's no
Yep.
neighbors, and then there's another house on 12 acres. Like, over here, it's a
Mhm.
house, block,
Yep.
street, house. Like, it's just super
Yep.
congested. So it was very different. So like I said, we were just driving, and my coworker needed socks and toothbrush and all that stuff because he lost everything. So we had to go to Walmart. We just stopped at a random Walmart.
Awesome. Hey, I got a huge shout out. A Mess of Things is here with us right now, and he says he's mad because he saw a cool stream playing, so I clicked on it, and then I saw a pizza ad, but I can't get pizza right now. It's all your fault. I'm sorry, messing around, Robert. Great channel, Mess of Things, man. I love Mess of Things. Y'all ever watch Minute Rips every day with a Mess of Things? It's great. Y'all got to check it out, man. Honored to have him here tonight, man.
Yeah.
All right, well-
like I said, I'm excited. I'm excited to be here and to just talk sports cards and everything. It's pretty crazy what's going on with Panini and Fanatics, and yeah, it's just it's wild. As long as I get my baseball cards,
Yeah.
I'm fine. Like, my baseball cards is really what I worry about. But
Yeah.
as for football and anything, all the other stuff, I rip it. The only reason I rip so much football this year is because of Kenny Pickett. So
Yeah.
I'm a Pittsburgh fan.
They're
I'm
playing
sorry.
these guys tonight. That's why I
Yeah,
wore
I
this.
don't know the score. I haven't checked the score. The last I checked, they had scored like 2 touchdowns. So
Yeah,
I'm not sure
yeah.
what the score is right now. But yeah, like I said,
I'm
the
hope-
only reason I really collect like
Mhm.
football this year is because of my quarterback. But
Definitely.
Other than that,
I'm a
it's
big
just-
George Pickens fan. He went to the University of Georgia, and so
Dude,
I'm
he
always
is-
cheering for him. He's
that
one,
guy's
and Heinz
good.
Ward was a great Georgia Bulldog, so I love those guys.
yeah. I like. Oh, you want to see something cool? So I gave this card away.
Oh
right?
wow!
This is a Brett Favre. It's
That's the man right there, man.
number
Yeah,
349,
that's your boy.
right?
That is beautiful right
And
there.
I gave it away on a stream, and I can't remember who I gave it to. I can't remember
No.
who won.
It could have been me. No, I'm just joking.
I still have it. So if they're watching, I have your Brett Favre. I just don't know.
And you know what? How I talked about, growing up south side of Chicago as a kid, only Packer fan. Brett Favre saved my childhood. He became the quarterback when I was in 3rd grade, so that's prime age for enjoying sports, talking about it, debating with your friends. Friday at school, we're arguing about, oh, the Bears are going to beat the Packers, they're going to kill them. Come Monday, Packers won again, and they had nothing to say. So
Yeah.
I just always, I know Brett's had a little trouble of late with certain things, but he definitely saved my childhood. That's for sure.
That's how I feel about my Steelers. So I grew up a Clipper fan,
Mhm.
which they're terrible. An Angel fan, they were decent for a while, but Pittsburgh is really what's saved me my entire life. They've just been
Oh, for sure. For
very
sure.
good, and it's rare when they have a bad season. It's more common now, but before it was a lot more rare. But yeah, I totally agree with you. Big Ben was my savior.
Had Jerome Bettis there as well. I kind
Yeah.
of talked about
Yeah.
him today. The bus
Yeah.
man, he was awesome.
I saw that, yeah, and I was hoping you'd pull a buzz so that way I can ask you to send it to me.
I can find one to send it to you. Don't even worry about
Look
that.
at I'm gonna show you what I have of his. So I have my little Zion case here. The reason also why I was late was because I went to FedEx because for some reason PSA always puts a direct signature required for my deliveries, and I'm never home. Like I'm not home during the time that they're delivering, so I always have to go and pick it up. And today was the first time that they asked me for my ID with my address on it. Usually, because my ID has my old address on it. Usually it's fine. And I even told the lady, I was like, I'd never like this has never been a thing. Like,
Right.
and I the reason why I wanted it is because I had a Ronald Acuna rookie card PSA 10 that just got back, and I wanted to show it off, but now I have to wait. But I have this. You might appreciate that one. This is the SP Ronald Acuna right here.
That's nice.
Beautiful card.
Yeah, it's a 8, but and then where's this one right here? So this is the guy that I collect as well.
That's awesome right there. I mean, that's full bus right there.
So this is numbered at 100. That's the only slabbed card that I have of his.
Beautiful.
But yeah, I have my big PC guy, my big PC guy for football. It's Hines Ward. So I have
Awesome.
Yeah, so I have like the rainbow of 2009, 10, 11 Topps Chrome. The only thing I'm missing is the Superfractor, because those are like impossible to get.
Right,
you know, Hines Ward is a very collectible player in Pittsburgh, so probably never going to see those come up for sale. And if they do, they're going to be extremely expensive. But yeah, that's one of the guys that I collect. When I got back into the hobby collecting, I didn't realize that, I didn't know they made sports cards. So I actually collected Pokemon.
I remember you saying that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I grew up collecting Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And I never knew that there was sports cards. I had no idea. And then 2020 happened and the boom got crazy. And then I was like, I was at Target once and people were lined up. And I was like, man, people were lined up for Pokemon cards? That's crazy. And one of the guys, he was like, I was first. I just showed up randomly and I was first. I saw the lady and then everybody else came and lined up behind me. And everybody was so antsy, oh, what are you going to get? What are you going to get? And I'm like, I'm just getting a, elite trainer box of Pokemon. I'm not getting anything else. Oh, are you sure? Pressing me about what sports cards I'm going to get. And I was like, I'm not getting sports. I didn't even know they made that stuff.
Fine, I'll buy it.
It was a year. Yeah, don't shoot me.
Yeah.
It was a year of Zion and everything. And then Joe Burrow and all that. They had 2020 Prism blaster boxes. They had just a bunch of different stuff that at the time you buy a blaster box and you buy it for $20 and you can sell that same blaster box for $80 to $90.
Yep.
And I didn't know that. I had no idea. And after I got out, I saw why are these guys so hyped up about this? And I saw the prices and I was like, oh, that makes sense. They're reselling it. But yeah, I just went in. I got my Pokemon boxes and walked out. And then I noticed that they left all the baseball. And I was like, let me just grab a baseball box. I like baseball. And I opened it up and I remember I got a 2020 Mike Trout. A Topps Chrome Mike Trout, and I was like, what the heck? I was like, they make this? I was so shocked that they had baseball cards. Like I said, I had no idea. I knew my brothers collected when I was little. My brother always talks about how he stapled his Mickey Mantle to the 1952 Mickey Mantle to the wall. So he stapled it to the wall, and he had a 52, a 53. And then he was telling me, he's like, yeah, I had all these cards and I just stapled them on my wall because it looked cool. And it didn't resonate with me oh, they make cards still, they still make it. But To this day, he talks about how he could have been rich, but he was a little kid and he stapled it to his wall. He left it there too when we
If
moved.
we would only know, right? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, so he left it there when we moved, and so whoever came in, and if they kept that card, it's probably worth something, even though it has like holes in it. It's worth
Yeah.
some
it's
money.
worth something, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, so that's where my like love for cards came about. Was when if I would have known when I was little, I would have collected sports cards when I was little. Because
Yeah.
I always collected cards. I always collected Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh. I even played competitively. But yeah, so if I would have known that there was cards out there, then yeah, I would have been all about it. But I had no clue.
Is I collected when I was younger, and then like as Graham and Jax were kind of getting a little bit older, like I was buying just like the clearance packs at Meijer and like the grocery store and everything, and just score packs. And they enjoyed it. We enjoyed it. Like we were having fun. And the one day I was in the aisle, the girl was restocking, and they had a Mosaic football there. I was like, okay, let's just buy one. It was probably like, I don't know, 17, 18 bucks. And I was like, wow, these are not cards that I collected when I was younger. So like seeing those, I was like little by little buying a few, nicer products here and there, but still getting those like clearance packs. And like once, things went crazy, like it was hard to find just anything. And then Lively was one of the first YouTube things that like the boys were watching. And then when you had your video about finding products hidden around the store under shelves in coolers, we were in Target. They were like looking under everything, going in coolers, and I was just like, just distance yourself from me. Do what you want to do. We're out here having a good time. But
those are the days, man. I was doing that. I was going like into the gardening section, looking under fertilizer for sports cards, see if anybody would find. I found it one time in like the, I think it was like the furniture section. Somebody had some illusions that was in like a sofa somewhere, and I was like, oh yeah, I got it. I was super pumped.
I didn't know. Like I said, I didn't know people went to the extent of doing like stuff like that. But at the peak of the hobby, people were like hoarding, this stuff and hiding it. If they couldn't buy it at the time, they would hide it, come back later. And the only reason I found out was because there was a guy that I used to line up at Walmart. I talked about it in one of my videos. I used to line up at Walmart. I would get off of work at around 5 or 6 in the morning. I'd go straight to Walmart and I'd wait on the day of the restock. And I started talking to him. And he was telling me, he's like, yeah, sometimes like I'll put stuff in drawers, I'll put stuff in the cabinets and like the furniture section. And I was like, people do that? So then I just started checking. Like I started checking those. And the cooler was one. I think I did find a blaster box in the cooler ones. But yeah, usually it was in the drawer, like the furniture section. There was always stuff in it. There's still stuff in there now.
Yeah. Like, maybe you could go in the furniture section and find stuff from 2020.
That's a good idea.
Probably. Yeah, that's very true. I found a bunch of stuff under the shelves once, under the Target shelves. I found stuff under there. The kids were lifting
up the shelves. Yep.
Yeah. So I back in the day, it was, I think, a lot of the people who are newer to the hobby like don't understand how crazy things got. And I wish I had my channel back in the day, like way back, like when I first started to collect, I wish I would have done more sports card hunt videos, because people would have really seen like the difference of what it was like and all the crazy stuff that I seen. Like I documented a few things, but I seen fights. I seen like number of people like walking out with huge, like the whole MJ Holdings box, just walking out with it. It's crazy stuff that I saw back in the day. Like it was wild. So I wish I would have had my channel back in the day.
And that's one of the things we would watch about you, was like going out there on the hunt and different coupons for like big lots and stuff you could use, and so it's like seeing that. And a lot of times like our Walmart usually has nothing. I would very rarely go in there, and their section is huge. They haven't like condensed it, but there's like 10 boxes there and nothing that you really want. So people are either still backdooring it, or they're just not like stocking it like they would before that. But
yeah, my my Walmarts in my city, like in my actual city where I live, they don't stock sports cards like that. That's why you never see me at Walmarts,
Right.
because they don't sell cards. The reason being is because the vendor here was actually taking the boxes and selling them in the parking lot. So he would have like a whole line of people, and they caught him.
Yeah,
and after
I've seen that
they-
before.
yeah, after
And
that, they
that's just
never
wrong. I mean,
brought
I
him
just
back.
makes me
Right.
so mad.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy because it still happened. Like if you remember Degen Rips, his
Yep.
video about that.
Oh, for
vendor
sure, yeah.
Yeah,
went all the way back to a year. Give me a second.
yep.
And I believe that Taz, he saw the same guy at one of his stores, maybe, or something like that. So it's crazy that goes on.
They
still.
they had pictures of the guy. You know, that same guy was a Jack. What's his name? Jackpot.
Yeah,
I can't remember the
Taz
name
is
of
his
it.
name, I think, but Jackpot
Yeah.
Rips, I believe, yes.
Yeah, and he had a picture of him too. And then him and Deegan got together, and they found out that was the guy stalking who would flip. You know, they had like they
Right.
called him, man. I thought that was awesome. And the guy I think he got fired. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, because he had like a Whatnot or something stream as well, and people were
Mm-hmm.
going on there and saying things. I mean, that's just wrong. I mean,
Yeah, I agree.
you can't have that job or any job and kind of do stuff
I
like
agree.
that. And
Well, let's go to the chat real quick. Fraylin Hernandez in the house. Hey, Fraylin, how you doing? Pack Attack. That's it. Thank you, Fraylin. Fraylin's awesome. He's always watching the videos. He's support. Chris Graffs 101 in the chat. Hey, Chris. Chris has had a great stream this weekend. Jumped in there for a little bit. Adam Anderson in the house. Adam's one of my longtime friends growing up as a kid. Let's see who else we got here.
I
Let's
went
see.
to get my laptop. I want to see the chat.
Yeah.
asking, I
But
mean,
it-
Zach's the pro here. I'm just trying to do all these things. What's going on?
I'm just going through it and shouting everybody out. Eli Sports Cars, Daniel, has been so excited. He's been putting in the chat. He's been waiting for you to be here tonight. He's a big fan. So it was awesome. So here's what we're gonna do tonight. Daniel's kind of talked about his channel Lively. He's got one of the best channels here. I am so proud of him. Like I've been watching your channel from almost literally the start and the boom and
I agree.
Um,
You've been probably one of my like 500 subscribers. Like
Yeah. I think I
400.
started watching you're about 5, and now he just hit 5K plus. I'm so pumped
Crazy.
for you, man. I'm so pumped, man. And Sports Car Ripping Teacher, he's gonna be there soon. He's gonna blow it up like that too, man. I hope you get there
both
one
of you,
day.
Both of you.
Yeah,
Everybody.
thank
We're all
you.
gonna get
You as
there.
well. And Red Rum in the house, Josh in the house, and so I've been following, man, and I'm watching your videos and the hunts and all that. And you know what I love about Lively is he just keeps it real, man. He's honest. He's a good guy in this community, the car community, but he keeps it real, and I love that about your channel, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Really, really, really enjoy it. And he, I catch all his videos and pulling Fireman, the LA De La Cruz, all the fire you've been pulling out of these packs, man. I mean,
Downtown,
monsters.
everything.
I
got it
wish-
all.
I wish I had recorded that that Ellie hit. I wish I would have recorded it because I freaked out when I hit it.
Oh.
I couldn't believe it. Like you get one auto in the hobby box, and to get two packs, and then hit the auto, and then
Yep.
it'd be an Ellie, and then it'd be a numbered Ellie was insane. Like I was like, oh my god! You guys can imagine how my reaction was.
Oh, for
Exactly how I react on camera is how I react like not on camera.
I got.
You're freezing up a little.
Oh,
bit.
I
Maybe
keep
Zach's
freezing.
frozen. Okay.
Yeah, he froze up a little bit. So what has been your biggest hit, like out of either hobby or retail? Like what has been your biggest?
For
And
Zach,
it could be you, Vince.
okay. You know,
It could be price wise or like collector wise. Like
I think one of the biggest ones, hopefully, we're hoping, is we had a Breeze Hall autograph jersey last year, and he was like running the ball hard last year. Then he got injured, so I'm
Mhm.
hoping that he can
Yeah.
come back strong. And it was out of 10. I think it was like 5 out of 10. Really nice signature. Those probably like the biggest. We've hit some Fields rookies and Justin Lawrence. I got a couple cards here, but like I just like seeing like a lot of the players from my youth as well. I've got this Greg Maddux here sliding on the tarp from the first night game at Wrigley Field, and I just like a lot of these cards. It doesn't have to be flashy or anything like that or super expensive. I just kind of like it's the memories or like the stories that go along with it for me. So the biggest one's probably going to be the downtown when I do get it. I mean,
that's a big chase.
It is more comical now than anything else. I mean, it's been going on for like over a year, and you'd see people pulling them left and right, and I just think they're cool. And one day I was like, I want to have one of those. So
yeah, they're beautiful cards. Beautiful.
Oh, for
cards.
sure.
I love it. Like I said, it was so tough to sell both of them. Like it was tough to sell the Purdy, and it was tough to sell the who was it? Eric Campbell.
Right. Oh, the Earl Campbell. Yes.
Earl Campbell. Yeah, Earl Campbell. It was
that's
tough,
the thing that like with football, I am hoping that with like Fanatics coming in that they can bring those prices back down. I would love to buy some of the hobby boxes that I buy for baseball currently. They're 100, 125. When something costs like 500, you need to sell some of those cards back, at least in like, my style of living and, income bracket, whatever, to go and buy some more. So when I first kind of started, I did sell a few cards on eBay. Now that Graham kind of collects a lot, he kind of trades me for some things, and I do give a lot away to my students. Nothing that could ever buy a summer house. That was my wife's rule. If it's really valuable, we should buy a summer house with it, but none of that's come yet. But
I think like for me it was the biggest card that I hit. I was able to give my wife money for her trip. It was paid like crazy. It was paid by sports cards, So it's pretty cool that she's gonna get to go to India and experience like a whole different country, and it awesome. Had to do a lot with you guys buying T-shirts or donating for the giveaways. All that stuff it helped. Really, like even I talked to her and I was like, it's just so crazy that this community is so giving. They don't even know who you are, and they're willing to give like $5, $10, $15, $20. Sometimes somebody even gave $50. Like,
wow, that's awesome.
The generosity of the community is crazy, and that's why, like, I will never take advantage of that. Like, I even told her before I did it, I was like, I'm kind of scared to do this because I don't want them to feel like I'm taking their money or anything like that. You know what I mean? So I'm very cautious now with what I put on my channel and the promotions and all that, because I don't want you guys to feel like I'm using you for money, and that's why I put that video out of how much I make selling sports cards and off of YouTube, because I want people to know, like, it's not a lot of money,
I'm with you.
I'm not getting rich off of this.
I'm with you. I just got monetized in November, and when I watched your video, I was like, man, you're really killing it, because compared to what I make 50 cents a day, if that. And I was like, man. But what I loved about your video, I've watched it like 3 or 4 times, and all the you can't just YouTube is not how you're bringing in revenue. You're selling your LA De La Cruz, your you got sponsors, you have your membership, and there are other ways you're trying to bring in that revenue for sports cards, which I really enjoyed that, because for me, and also the type of content that you're putting out. I do a lot of shorts, and shorts have just boomed for me. But I had a short hit 100,000 views the other day. Yeah, but you know what? Compared to your that monster video you had last year that had 300,000?
No, I have not hit anything more than 60,000.
60,000. Well,
but that was on a full length video, which is
that's what I'm saying.
Crazy. Yeah,
I probably made $2 off that 100,000 view video because it was a short. The shorts don't bring in the revenue.
They don't. No,
and like you guys do a lot of editing in your videos. You're putting clips in there, like introductions. You guys put a lot of time into those. Yeah. And, I was thinking of maybe making a little bit back on that, but you're giving like great entertainment also. And I know, like, especially on Thursdays, I'm coming home from Cubs games. Like, I'm putting you on listening,
Thank you.
driving down
Thank
the
you.
expressway. Other,
Thank you.
sponsors, listen to some of those, like, spine ticks and stuff. Like, they're on a little bit later. And it's better than what's on the radio. And,
I agree. The conversations are very natural and
right.
Definitely. I used to watch a lot of TV. Now all I do is watch YouTube.
Exactly. My wife makes fun of me because
Except sports.
I don't watch live. Like, I don't watch TV except if it's a baseball game or if it's like a football game. But I don't watch, like, I'll put something in the background, but I'm on my phone. But usually I'm on my, so I don't know if you caught this in my video. I started editing for other people.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah, so I got hired by two bigger YouTubers to do their shorts. So you guys have probably seen them, honestly, but I won't say who it is because I don't know if they're comfortable with
privacy.
it. But,
definitely. I understand that.
yeah, so I started editing shorts for them, and as a way of getting more income, more revenue, and that's going to be able to put more money into the free break giveaways. I'm not even gonna lie, I was able to pay my car.
There you go.
I paid my car note. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't have to use my my funds, my paycheck, for that. Like, it's just it's cool. It's another way of working and trying to, you have your Cubs games that you do, and one thing that it's always gonna stick in my head. It's always gonna stick in my head now. Is a man's work is never done.
Man's work is never done. That's
That's right. That's right.
Hopefully my wife didn't hear that, but that is the thing. See, now with me, I have like 30 minutes for lunch. By the time you drop the kids off and pick them up, I do my video really quick. I just put it on there, warm up my lunch, eat it, and eat so fast. I usually spill something on there. So I'm always jealous of you guys, how you edit your videos, put introductions on there and all those things. So that was kind of one of my things I wanted to do this summer, was learn to do some of those things. So next summer, look for an introduction for Sports Card Ripping Teacher.
Yeah, so Canadian Breaker, he said that he's just getting into editing and there's a lot to it. There is so much to learn about editing. The B-roll, the jump cuts, the overlays, the transitions, there is so much to learn about editing. Somebody who's really good at editing, and it's because I asked him, it's Justin Gamble. He's really good at editing because he went to school for it. So he actually studied film, and that's why he's so good at editing. He had a YouTube channel before, and it has like 200,000 subscribers.
Wow.
So when I saw his videos, I was like, oh, this guy's been around for a while.
For sure.
This isn't amateur hour content.
Yeah, there are times when I send my Starbucks order on my phone to the wrong Starbucks. So that's how I am.
I'm with you, Vince. I like that too. I don't drink Starbucks. I do that with a lot of different apps. Yeah.
And they're always good. They'll honor it for you. But sometimes I'm here in Woodridge where I live, and I sent to the one by Wrigley Field. Yeah. And I'm sorry, but they're like, oh.
I've done that at Taco Bell, ordering the $5 burrito meal, and I ordered it to the wrong town because I had it set on the app for the other town when I bought it last time. And I go to my Taco Bell, I'm like, come on, I got the $5 burrito. And they're like, we don't know what you're talking about, Zach. We don't. What are you talking?
Green screen overlays, yeah. I've done the same thing with. So like I said, in California, everything is in a 2-mile radius. So literally, where I live, there is 6 Starbucks in a 10-mile radius. It's crazy. It's very easy.
Right.
To send my order to the wrong one, and then I look and I'm like, oh, that's the opposite way of work. And it's early in the morning. I go into work, so I get up at 4:30. I get ready. I leave the house by 5:10. Get to work. I start at 5:30. I don't get off until 2. So in the morning, I'm barely awake because I probably stayed up the night before editing a video or trying to comment back to people who comment on my on my videos or trying to comment on everyone's videos. Like, you know, I stay up trying to do that stuff, and it's time.
It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah.
Especially
It's
you.
very
probably
hard,
got thousands of
especially-
comments.
Like with me, I only upload one video a week, sometimes two. You know, so it's not hard to keep up with somebody if they're putting out one video or two. But when you have people that are putting out like one video every day or two videos a day, I'm like, oh my God. Like I'm trying to keep up with you. You know, I'm trying to comment
me,
as
I'm
much as
sorry.
I can. I do watch. I will say this. I do watch. Like I didn't comment on your video about Jerome Bettis,
Oh.
but I did watch it and I knew it. That's why I brought up Jerome Bettis, because I watched your video, but I didn't comment on it.
And
So
I know
I-
you do. And like, I just know like everyone is like so busy. Like we've got kids. Like it's hard to like see every video or comment. Or, you know, when I'm driving, sometimes I'll just like play them. If I can get at a red light and put a thumbs up or something, I can. But like that is like one of the hard parts. And, you know, we all have jobs and families, and, you know, so those personal connections are, you know, kind of like some of the most important things. So I never keep tabs of who's commenting or watching, but I know, you know, you guys
Yeah.
are.
Yeah, I don't. I can't keep track of it. There's just
Mhm.
no way. You know, I'm not. I can't go like comment for comment. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
Right.
if and then especially there's times where like I'll watch a video and it's interesting, and then I just like I don't know what to say. Like I don't know what to comment, and I don't like to just comment like generic comments. I like to
Right.
comment something, you know, something meaningful, something nice. Like sometimes I'll put like, "Wow, that was amazing," because it was like,
Right.
like the hits or whatever. Like Doogie's Dugout is, he has some crazy luck. Like that guy has a crazy luck too.
For sure.
I know I have good luck, but you got to think about it. I'm only opening up one box a week, and I'm getting good luck off of that. This guy's getting luck off of like 5 boxes in a week. Like this dude is his.
And the
luck
word
is
on the
crazy.
street is it's actually his son that has the hot hands. You know, Doogie may be in the old unemployment room pretty soon. But like,
Probably,
there's another channel there where, you know, like he's got a lot of followers, but he's like improving his craft with like, you know, introductions and videos and speeding it up, putting pack odds on there. And that's kind of one of the fun things I notice in a lot of videos. I know Nikki 2 times, he was in here earlier, and like he has a newer channel. And when he first started, he was asking for, you know, like, you know, what did you like about my presentation video? Like, what could I do better? Just, you know, trying to learn and asking for suggestions. I've seen his videos, you know, just adding different things to them. So it's kind of fun to watch channels progress, you know, those that are new and those that got, you know, 1,000 subscribers or more.
Yeah, and it's cool to see. Like I've been watching Zach for a long time too. Probably one of the first channels that I started watching was Zach, and to see his progression and how much better his content gets, and even this idea of having a 3-pack Thursday and then having guests on, that stuff it's unique. You know what I mean? Like nobody else is doing something like this where you can make a t-shirt out of it. You know what I mean? Like 3-pack Thursday, like it could be merch. It could be something that you're recognized for. So that's like your thing. But yeah, like even like I said, watching your channel grow and all that, it's awesome. I have I'm over here looking for.
I'm gonna step out real quick.
Okay. I think his Wi-Fi is cutting off. So I want to do a giveaway for chat. I don't know if you guys are up for that. I'm trying to look for something to give away.
The Cubs did win. Matty Ice is keeping me updated here, so that is pretty sweet to hear. Lively's looking for his giveaway. Maybe the Atlanta Falcons are making a comeback. Zach had to go back and listen. Maybe, I don't know.
I need to see in the comments. Do you guys like vintage or do you like modern? And by vintage, I mean like 80s. So not too vintagey. Newer, Eli Sports.
It's like newer so far there. I was born in 1980, so I guess I'm vintage now. I guess I like that.
1880s.
1980.
Modern, new.
It's kind of
Modern.
split so far here. Modern's
Okay.
coming in.
So then you guys don't want me to give away like a Cal Ripken Jr. or anything like that? I'll put that back in my thing then. Let's see. What kind of modern do I have? I have my cards everywhere. I have cards everywhere. My wife makes fun of me all the time because I have a desk where I do all my card breaks, and it's a disaster.
I don't
It's
know
an
about
organized
you, like,
disaster.
we-
Organized
Yes,
disaster.
organized. We can get like things organized, and then it's like 1 or 2 days, it's out the window. Oh, you know what? I had a Drew Jones autograph earlier this year. That's probably a big hit.
Oh wow!
I think
Wait,
it was out of
I saw that.
150. Yeah. I forgot about
Did
that. 'cause,
you- do you
I don't
still
think he's
have it?
playing anymore. Or he's injured, right?
He's batting really bad. He was injured. But would you guys want this to be a giveaway? Filled with cards, yeah. I'll show you guys what it looks like. Look at this. Let me move my. This is a sneak peek of an unorganized. See that?
Oh, they're in
And then
piles there. That looks all right to me. Some
And then,
baggies.
yeah. All my cards everywhere.
All right, so I've got some piles going on here too. I can show those to you as well there. Got some stuff over there, supplies. And like that's one of the things like with the boys, I'm like, if you're gonna collect, like you need to be like somewhat organized, take care of them. So I'm like, I'll always buy you like the boxes, penny sleeves, like cases, top loaders, those things, just to kind of protect everything. And just because like the cards are so expensive for them to buy these days that, you know, last thing they want to do is spend their money on card supplies. So
Yeah. And I have card supplies everywhere too. I have like one touches that I haven't even opened. I have card loaders everywhere. It's an organized mess.
it's
like
an
I said.
organized mess.
We'll give this card away. So all you have to do
That's
is
awesome.
go on to now I don't know whose comments should we do this off of. I say Zach's, right? Zach's.
I think so, yeah.
So go to Zach's latest video. I'm not sure which one it is, but his latest video. Go on there and hashtag 3-Pack Thursday, and then I'll pick a winner. I'll put it in my video, so that way it'll be in my next video. That way you guys can see who won. But I will get I'll get the winner out of that comment section. So hashtag 3-Pack Thursday. That way I can pull all the names and then.
And I'm pretty sure his last video was 4 days ago. Did I just find the best sports product of 2023? I'm pretty sure
There
that's
you
the
go.
last video.
I don't know who's if you're a mod in here, maybe you can drop the link because I know we're not mods, but if you're a mod, go ahead and drop that link in there. That way people can click on it and then leave a comment. So Frayland just said that he keeps penny sleeves and top loaders in his car.
And I do have some in there just in case. Just in case.
I don't. I don't rip anything anymore. So I made the mistake twice already of ripping off camera.
Mhm.
And I remember I showed my wife. I was like, look at the card that I got, which was the Ellie.
Right.
I was like, look at the card that
And
I got. She's like, did you record it? I was like, no.
And that would have
She's like-
got you on again for sure. So
It would have got me on If Sports Cards for
Right.
sure.
So I've done probably maybe like 2 or 3 car rips, and I just have it there. But like a lot of times, like if the boys and I go to like a card shop or something like that, and they're coming out with cards, I'll have that for them also. So my car rips are few and far between, but just in case. And I have like some 1-touches in my desk at school from that downtown comes, and those things are collecting dust. So
Yeah. Yeah, like I have a cat, so there's cat hair everywhere. To start my video,
And
I have to clean off my cat hair off my
And
black neck.
Riggins was down here a little while ago. I don't know what it's like by you, but it's like over 100 degrees here in the Chicagoland area. And I've gone through like 4 shirts today. It's crazy.
Yes,
So I'm downstairs from the basement. So Riggins was down here a little while ago. And
Yeah,
Fancy.
Shy City let me know that it was like 100 and something where he's at.
yeah, just
So-
crazy. I mean, it's supposed
Yeah.
to be down to like high 80s tomorrow. So it'll feel like it's 30 degrees probably. But and it's crazy because Jax's soccer team, they had practice inside today. And then Graham's at practice now. And I'm like, it's dark out, but it's still like super hot. So make sure you're
Yeah.
hydrating out
It's
there.
not too hot today. It's gonna get hotter next week. So next week it's gonna be over 100, which I'm not looking forward to it because where I work, it's hot. Like it's already hot in there.
Right.
So when the heat, like when it gets hot, oh my goodness, it is terrible.
See, now we have this thing called winter.
Welcome
here
back,
where I
Zach.
live. And winter is just terrible. So I'm glad to have this. My parents live in Florida, and when we get like real bad cold or a snowstorm, my dad will call to be like, "Oh, is it snowing a lot there today?" I'm like, it's snowing. So don't call me to ask about the snow when I'm driving in.
On FaceTime as the sun is out in sunny Florida.
Right.
So,
Oh, yeah.
hey, how's the weather over there?
And I've commented on like your videos before. I'm like, oh man, looks pretty nice there. And you said, it's
Yeah.
kind of chilly this morning, but
Yeah, Fraylin, I'll be at Burbank. I'm only gonna be there on Saturday though, because on Thursday I have Thursday I have school and then I have church group, so I try not to miss that. And then Friday my wife leaves for India, and then Saturday is the card show. I did want to go, the whole weekend, but I had to drive my wife to LAX. She volunteered me to drive to LAX, which is it's the worst. LAX is the worst. Like it's so bad. It's so bad to drive in that area. Like just getting there, it's gonna take like an hour and 45, and then being in and around like LAX just to drop her off is gonna take like another 40 minutes. Like the traffic is insane. But
man's work is never done.
yeah, I love her and I have to do it.
Yeah, it's awesome that she's doing that though. So all the best to her. Be thinking about her Friday. She takes off. So
Yeah, I'm excited for. I'm gonna be very sad that when she leaves. Obviously, I'm gonna miss her, but I'm excited for her. She loves to travel. Like that's her thing. She's been everywhere, like the Philippines, Thailand, Africa. I think it was Nigeria. She's been everywhere. She loves it. So for you guys to be able to give to that was awesome. You're muted, Zach. You need to do a live rip at LAX.
oh, there you go. You'll probably be in the car line long enough to rip a whole hobby box or something.
All right, there we go. I'm back.
Hey, Zach.
He's back.
Oh.
Technology,
That's
man.
crazy.
Technology.
So I got a blaster right here, y'all. Topps Chrome Platinum. We're gonna rip tonight.
Yeah, rip it
Are y'all
up.
ready?
Yeah.
So
ready.
I'm gonna turn this around.
I'm gonna
And,
give you some of that lively look. Let's see.
Yeah, man, I got live here. I'm gonna pull fire out of this.
Julio Rodriguez auto right there.
Julio, that's right. Maybe we'll pull a Tatis out of here
Oh,
tonight.
also,
Let's see.
Zach,
Oh.
we're gonna do a giveaway on your video.
Oh,
I'm gonna give away to
awesome,
Drew Jones.
awesome.
So
That's right.
they-
He's
they
from
got
Atlanta.
the-
Did you know that? Drew Jones went to high school in Atlanta.
Oh, I didn't know that. Look at
Yeah.
that. It's fitting. It's
Wesleyan High School. Yeah, straight out of the ATL, baby.
fitting.
All right, I'm gonna turn this over. Do y'all see it right there?
Yeah.
Okay,
We got it.
I'm gonna put it on the camera here.
Oh, see, your setup is nice and clean. Mine, you guys saw. It's not.
Yeah, we showed ours a little while ago. It's kind of a organized mess, as we call it.
All right, so I didn't bring a knife with me, but we'll just go ahead and just rip this with my hands. We'll bare hand rip it tonight. How about that? Like a bear? So I don't know. Okay, so let me. I'm gonna look at this. I've got this, like, I'm doing this on my computer, and you can't really see. I can't really see. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just turned myself on incognito. Oh man, I'm at. Woo, y'all. Okay.
You're good. You're good. We can see it.
Okay. So I got a box here, Topps Chrome, and
Cool fire.
yeah, I'm ready to pull some fire now.
Albert Murphy,
a
I
lot.
see that as well. So,
Dale Murphy, pound do it for Dale, baby. Yeah, let's go.
so what
let's
does
go.
the chat think? Autograph, yes or no? Let's kind of make some predictions.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's a good question. I think he's gonna pull an auto.
I feel the autograph as well.
Yeah.
Retired player, current player. What do you think? We'll start to narrow it down. Who's going to get?
I think it's gonna be a rookie.
Okay.
And I think it's gonna be a nice rookie.
Oh, I hope so. Julio.
I'm thinking Spencer Strider. Let's go.
Oh, that'd be fire. That'd be fire. Okay, here we go. We're gonna turn this around. I'm gonna get it right down there. I'm gonna get it. Yeah, we can pull a lot of cool rookies. This is what's cool about this. One, we're getting all the 2022 rookies out of here. So last year in Chrome we couldn't get Julio, or we couldn't get Bobby Witt. We couldn't get any of those big rookies.
And then they messed it up and didn't put the short prints in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. We couldn't get any of that. So man, I hate that light, y'all. Sorry.
So we want this card, but with the autograph on there. That's what we're looking for, right there.
That's right.
Oh,
right.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's what I want right there. That'd be fire. So, this is featuring the classic 1953 design. Have you pulled any autographs out of this, Daniel?
No, I haven't.
I have, if I can find it, I have a couple. One is
the blasters I opened were bad.
I'm gonna try to find it.
Mine were really bad. I haven't even uploaded the video. I was actually gonna upload it this Friday.
I'm gonna try to find the autograph. You may like this one, I think. It may take me a second though.
The organized mess.
Okay, there we go. Hang on. Sorry, y'all. I'm having a lot. I got this headset. I might take the headset off, y'all. Let's see. But I don't know. You can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you.
You can hear me now? Okay, good. Okay, so I'm going to turn this around, and I'm going to put it right there. Okay. Let's see. I think we got it there. Okay, so here we go. We're going to rip this. I'm going to go ahead and start getting the wrapping off of it.
This has been one fun product to open, though. It seems just like whether you're doing it or watching it, you're going to see something.
I agree. It's a great set to open up.
Yeah, it is. I've seen a Pete Alonso auto come out of this from Chance with Collectibles. I've seen a Derek Jeter auto come out of this from Huddle Card Collection. Doc's Cards pulled a Mike Trout redemption out of this.
Canadian Card Breakers said he pulled a Vladdy number to 15.
Yeah.
Auto.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, from last year's.
Yeah. Isaac, Cali Collector, he pulled an auto last weekend out of one of these.
Some pretty good hits in chat.
Yeah, this has been fire. I mean, that's why I wanted to get this, because I really think this is one of the best products of the year. All the great stuff you can pull out of here. All right, y'all. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 packs right here.
8-pack Thursday.
8-pack Thursday.
There you go.
This is a very special night because I don't usually rip more than 3 packs, and having you two guys here with me tonight, this is very special. And so I said I'm ripping a blaster tonight. This is a very special night, y'all. Very pumped. All right, so we're gonna go on pack number 1.
Ozzy Albies autograph.
Ozzy Albies autograph. Let's go.
Oh, that's what you pulled?
I watched Doogie, his son, pull something last week. I'm like, I gotta go buy a blaster, and this is one of the cards I got. He inspired me.
Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome. Okay, here we go. We're going to start with Paul O'Neill right here. Let's see if I can put this up the camera a little bit better.
Can you make your screen bigger?
Let's see, mine. Oh, yeah, that's what we'll do. Oh,
Yeah.
man. Yo, I'm hold on, hang on.
Make us little
Hang
or
on.
disappear.
Yeah, just hang on.
You'll be able to hear our voice. But...
There we
you
go.
go.
All right, that's a lot better right there.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all. I always mess up with this YouTube. I'm used to always doing this by myself, y'all. So.
We're all here for the
You're a
cards.
pro doing this.
I'm usually doing this on my phone. Okay, that's a lot. Oh, you don't see my light pole there. Move it over a little bit. Let's see, get it right. Okay, I think we're ready now. Sorry about the delay, y'all. First card we got off of here is a Paul O'Neill. Look how shiny these are. Gosh, these are super shiny. We got Chris Taylor, the Dodgers. Shout out to Sith and Spine Ticks. He loves his Dodgers. All the Dodgers fans out there. Hector loves his Dodgers. Eloy Jimenez right there. God, these are nice. These are so shiny. Good grief. Enos Slaughter right here. That's one of the old-time cards right there.
This set just looks so good.
It does. It does. And then we got a blue rookie card. Look at this. Angel Zarepa of the Zerpa. Is that
Zerpa.
numbered?
There you go.
No. That's nice though. Look at that. That's so shiny.
See, whenever I get names I can't pronounce, I'm just like Big Angel Z.
Hey,
Big Z.
I just make big, nicknames up for them, and hopefully they don't mind if they're watching.
There we go. There's a legend right here. I remember when he coached the Cardinals back when I was a kid back in there. There's Whitey Herzog right there, first card of the day.
And, being a Cubs fan, I'm not a Cardinals fan, but I loved how Whitey would manage his bullpen. If you threw like 3 balls in a row, he may have pulled you out of there in like the middle of the at bat. Like he wasn't screwing around in those like high leverage situations.
He was a great manager. I remember back in the 80s, they had some good teams. There's Craig Biggio for the Astros. There you go. Frank Viola for the Twins. I remember when he pitched against the Braves in the 91 World Series.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I remember that
Back
as
in
a
the
kid,
day.
yeah.
And then our last card is a Brian Reynolds. That looks different.
That guy's a stud.
Yeah, he's good. He's going to be a free agent, isn't he?
I have a funny story. So when I first started ripping product, my first numbered card that I hit was a Brian Reynolds second year. It was the Rookie Cup, orange out of 25. And I remember I was trying to sell it, and I didn't know what to price it at. So I put it on eBay, and I sold it for $5. Snap sold.
That's awesome.
And as soon as it sold, I was like, "Oh, that was a mistake."
All right, we got Mark McGwire starting us off right here. I love Big Mac as a kid, man. Like, oh man, he's one of my favorites as a kid growing up. I PC him a lot. Phil Rizzuto. Yeah, I love McGwire. I have some of his minor league cards.
Oh, nice.
Send me your address, Zach. I have a nice Mark McGwire for you.
Oh man,
Look
that'd
at
be
this.
awesome. That'd be awesome. Phil Rizzuto, and then we have. Oh man, that's sweet.
Yeah, so
That's
send me your
sweet.
address. I'll send this to you.
Oh man, you're the best. Josh Winder of the Twins, and we'll finish off with a Bobby Doerr for the Boston Red Sox. That's the old school right there. All right, we're ripped 3 packs already. We got, gosh, look at this. We got another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to go. We're just getting started, y'all. Thank y'all for all joining us. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, comment below. Thank y'all. Man,
And
I really
Lively, I
appreciate it.
keep meaning to send this and a couple other cards too. That Brandon Marsh. I'm the worst at doing like mail stuff, so I need to get that and a couple others out to you. The kids had for you. So
I'm terrible at sending stuff out. I'm the worst. You know, when you're in my free break giveaways, you get the cards like a month late.
Hey, it's free though. When it's free, like it can take as long as it wants to.
Yeah, there's
right.
there's some people. Oh my goodness, they like it's free.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they're just constantly like, "Have you sent them out? Have you sent them out?" Like, I sent them
Yeah.
out. I can't track them. They're in a white envelope. I don't know what
Right.
to tell you. I'm sorry.
I get it. They're probably going out to the mailbox like every day. You know.
Yeah.
They're so
I don't
pumped.
blame them. You know, I don't blame them.
Oh, we got a Chris Bryant alert. There you
Oh,
go, Vince. You love
Old blue
Chris
eyes
Bryant. Yeah, he's played for the Cubs.
every time I see one of those 16 Cubs, I'm like, what could have been? They should have won like, one or two more World Series and
What happened with that? Did they just sell the players? Did
they just like they had so many good players and then they all just kind of like stopped performing. Like everyone wanted to hit like home runs and like exit velocity and for the longest time Chris Bryant was just a line drive hitter and then he wanted to elevate the ball home runs and it's like when you're an athlete and make those drastic changes in your swing, like your muscles are not used to it and he hasn't been healthy in like 3 or 4 years probably.
Yeah.
And just it was sad because like it was a likable bunch of characters as well, and you cheered for them, like you just liked hearing about things they were doing like in the community, and it was sad.
We got Adam Frazier for Seattle. When I saw Seattle, I was thinking, oh, Julio, but no.
Ooh.
It's coming.
Yeah. JT Romildo of the Phillies, and then we got something back here. Let's see.
Oh,
The suspense.
froze up.
All right.
What was it, Zach? You froze up.
Y'all hear me?
It's a little choppy.
Little muffled, yeah. Here, while Zach's coming back, I got a pack of 1990 Upper Deck, which has Dale Murphy in there. So I'm looking to see if I can pull a Dale Murphy just for
Today's
Zach.
the right day. Today's the right day.
It's crazy. I always laugh. They come in tamper-proof packs. So all the problems we had with pack searchers and everything, 1990 Upper Deck had the answer with this here. So
Somebody said they're gonna send Zach a roll of aluminum foil for his router.
All right. Ron Darling. Alvin Davis is like got tears on him or something like that there. Dave Smith, Dave Valley, Steve Carter. The old checklist. Now, when I was a kid, I would take these and actually like put little pen marks on the ones that I had because there was no like internet and print off a checklist and do things like that. So,
yes, Pokemon has this. Sports cards should do it, and it's this. It's like a whole booklet.
oh really? Okay.
Of
Oh, that's
every
pretty cool.
card that's in the set. And what I do is I just check them off. I circle it. Like if I need it, I'll circle it.
Okay.
Oh,
that's a pretty cool way of doing it.
But yeah, like it has all of the rare cards and everything. So if you collect Pokemon cards, you know what that
Is
looks
that
like. But-
free or do you have to?
So it comes
pay for that?
comes in one of these like boxes. It comes in this.
Okay. Oh, nice.
And
so
so the box when you buy it, it's like that big.
right.
And then it has a cover, and it's like in between the cover and the box.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so it's awesome. I think they should do that. They should definitely have checklists.
Yeah, for sure. Well, there's no Dale Murphy in this pack here, so I am sad to let everyone down here.
I want to see what else is in Zach's box.
I know, man. These things are on fire here.
But he's been in the same position. I wish I had something to rip, but I normally I rip as I buy.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have like anything extra or.
And I think just before I was talking with Zach, so like I'll go in spurts where I'll buy like quite a few things and just like save them. So very rarely now do I open anything that's not like on the channel. So I could be tempted into maybe doing a little 3-card downtown hunt at some point here. So I don't know if anyone in the chat wants to see that. Maybe if they got.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see it.
Done deal.
Oh. Sorry, my daughter came in to show me her homework.
Hey, I love that she's doing homework. That is good.
Yeah, she's actually a very good student. Yeah, she loves going to school. She looks forward to waking up. Like
That's awesome to hear. That's awesome.
Yeah, so opposite of me.
No, I'm sure you would have been a good student. All right, so while Zach's getting things fired up there, I do have fresh pasta on stick on my channel. I'm going to do a downtown hunt tomorrow, but I'll do 3 packs here. Or Zach's back, so I'll let him go back.
Okay.
Oh, he's
Y'all hear
back.
me now? Y'all hear me now? Sorry.
He's double screen now.
Double mint twins.
He duplicated himself.
All right, so I'll just stop. Oh, no, Zach's back, I think, maybe.
Now we
Or
have
maybe
2
not.
frozen sacks.
All right, so I'm going to open up 3. I'll do the other 3 on my channel tomorrow in the classroom, but, like, this would be epic if I were to pull it now, so I should have it on camera, I guess. So,
Imagine. Oh my! But don't. Okay, if you see the lasers, don't freak out.
okay.
Because it could be a Blazers.
And I have, man, I was on a hot streak earlier. Where are they at here? I pulled 2 in the same pack.
The
it
Blazers.
was a Trevor Lawrence and a Desmond Ritter. They came back to back
Oh wow!
in the
Those are
same pack.
great cards too.
They are beautiful. They're not downtowns, but they are beautiful. Yeah. All right, let's see here. Oh man, I kind of ruined this pack a little bit. All right. We got a Travis Etienne, probably the best card of the bunch right there. I'm not good at holding the stuff up in the camera when I'm not like that. So that one's a no. Man, oh man. So
Hopefully
how many
that guy
downtowns
plays well,
have you
too.
pulled? What's that?
I'm looking forward to him playing and coming back. Travis Etienne.
Oh, for sure, yes. And I feel like, they're a team where, a couple of years ago, they lost a lot of games, but some close games, and they won a playoff game last year. Like, they could make the big jump this year to be a really good team.
Yeah.
All right. Brian Cook for the Chiefs. Wildcat still in the house right there. All right, 1 pack left for a downtown. Graham is over here.
Hey, somebody said this. Dirk, he said Zach opened up 3 packs and then froze.
The internet said no. You're 3-pack Thursday. That's pretty good right there. That is pretty good. All right. We got a Leonard Fournette. Njoku, David Njoku. Red Hot Rookies, Drake London.
That's
James
not bad.
Cook. I feel like he could be a good player this year in his second year.
I agree. Yeah.
I feel like the Bills just need something to like get them going. They've been like at that same level performance for a couple of years, and I feel like that running game could be the one thing.
Yeah, I don't know what they're missing. It's so weird that I think it is the run game. When you really think about it, Devin Singletary, he's not an elite like running back or anything like that.
Right.
And it's crazy that the NFL says that like the running backs aren't crucial to the team, or when the Chiefs just won because Isaiah Pacheco carried them to a win. Like
Correct.
that guy was running crazy, and a lot of people
Correct.
forget that. Like,
Correct.
yes, Mahomes did his job and did fantastic, but Isaiah Pacheco, I was watching. Have you seen the Netflix series, The Quarterback?
We are starting to watch it a little bit, Graham and I, in the morning. So it's like 30 minutes
So
at a
good.
time when you're watching it. Yeah, it is very good.
So good. And they show little glimpses. Obviously, it's not about the running back, but
Right,
they show little glimpses of Isaiah Pacheco like running. dude, this guy runs so hard,
Oh, for
like
sure.
so intense, you know,
And
and
I feel like, when you're running the football, the clock is still going. And then
Yes.
your defense is getting a bigger break. And I feel like with Buffalo, with Josh Allen, granted, he can run a lot, but you got to protect him as well. You don't want to get him killed out there. But when they're throwing the ball incomplete pass, that clock stops. And then your defense will be back out there for a longer amount of time. So if James Cook can be that player for them, I mean, that'll be huge. And Graham is
Yeah.
agreeing with you. He's over there sitting on the floor, came back from practice. So he gave you a thumbs up for your comments over there.
yeah, I honestly, like after watching quarterback again and seeing Isaiah Pacheco run, I'm like, dang, I shouldn't have sold that green prism that I had of his because he just ran, like he just looked so comfortable, like
Mhm.
running and slashing, and yeah, you definitely need a good running back. You need somebody, and I think that's what the Bills are missing. If James Cook is if he's half as good as Dalvin Cook, they might be okay.
Right,
Because
yes.
Dalvin Cook on the Jets team with Brees Hall, that's gonna be
scary. And I
Yeah.
feel like, Brees Hall's probably thinking, man, it kind of stinks that this guy's coming here. But if you really think about it, having two running backs that are outstanding, like that's going to keep you fresh longer in the season. And I know with the Packers, when, Aaron Jones is out there for so long, and then A.J. Dillon comes out when you're a little bit tired and he plows into you, like that's a force right there. So if you have multiple running backs, and I feel like, the NFL is – the quarterbacks are getting all the money and it's a passing league. But if you have a good running back, it's going to help you so much.
Yeah, I agree.
I drafted Clyde Edwards-Helaire in my fantasy football draft last year, and like that was a wasted pick for sure.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him. It's so crazy that a guy with like so much promise, and he even had like flashes of greatness when he played for the
Right.
Chiefs. I know he had like a game or two where he played really well. Like
Right.
It's
And I just think
crazy.
their offensive line as well isn't probably, the best in the league for the run. So that may have done something. Just kind of shows how good Pacheco actually is. He was kind of able to overcome that with the same
Yeah.
also.
And then to even like the fact that Mahomes was limping around, like to look back at this at the quarterback, the quarterback series, you forget how banged up Mahomes was. Like I remember watching it and I was like, he's not gonna finish playing when he was playing in the Super Bowl. I
Right.
was like, he's not gonna finish playing. He's done. Like, oh my goodness, like
And even the
stressing
game
out.
before, right? Wasn't like Andy Reid wanted to take him out of there, and
Yeah, against the Bengals. Yes.
Right.
Yeah. He wanted to take him out, and then Pacheco was the one running because Mahomes couldn't.
right.
So they definitely do need like that.
Just
Like
goes to
somebody in the somebody in the chat said play action. Yeah, they need that.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
They
for
need that
sure.
because you can't do it. You can't just do it throwing the ball. I mean, the Bills have shown it. They throw the ball so much,
Right.
and they just can't get over that hump. Bijan and Tyler, Tyler Algier, he was really good last year,
Mhm.
and with Bijan, that's going to be another like running back tandem that you're going to want to watch. Zach is back.
Hey, we were talking about your guys' running backs. You're in good shape. I think you're muted though, still, Zach. Still muted.
There you go. Oh, muted again. It came and went.
We heard you for a second, and then we lost you. I know Graham, he's really high on Bijan Robinson, been buying some of his rookie cards on eBay, stuff like that. And
Yeah. I wonder what's going to happen with like the rookie cards for that class. If they don't print anymore.
right, and I know there's like pre-orders for like Mosaic and everything. Are they going to read those? So.
Y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, y'all.
Clear.
There's a little
man.
bit of an echo.
There's okay. Oh, let me go back and check.
Hear myself.
That may be in the settings. Hold on.
Maybe we're good. There you go.
Okay. That
You
worked.
know, someone in the chat did say, and Dan said it first, you open 3 packs and then that all happened there. So it
I
internet
was watching
said
it while
no.
I tried to log into my phone, and then I couldn't log in through my phone, and then I said, "Well, I'm going back to the computer." So I finally went back to the computer and got in, and I was like, "Oh man, this is wrong." Thank y'all for sticking around with me. All right, well, let me tell you the card that I got here. Let me take off the backdrop. We're just gonna do this right here, y'all. Okay, you're gonna see my nasty mess behind me. This is just like a display area back here. Sorry, y'all. We got Orlando Cepeda right there. That was the last.
very
card.
nice.
Okay.
We're just gonna do this a little bit backwards. Hang on. Where did I put the packs? Oh, here they are. Okay. We still got four packs to go, y'all. We can do this a little bit differently.
4-pack Friday. Let's go.
4-pack Friday. We probably this stream might end up on a Friday here on the East Coast. Oh, what a night. What a day. Okay, so we have Tyler Stevenson right here. That's our first card. Tyler Stevenson is from Atlanta. He's from Kennesaw, Georgia.
He's a great catcher.
Yeah, great catcher. Our next card is Brandon Rogers. Shout out to Chance with Collectibles right there. Thanks for y'all. Thank y'all all for sticking with me tonight, y'all. I really appreciate it. I'm glad to be back.
Yeah, technical difficulties are the worst.
Technical difficulties, right? Here's a guy that both me and Vince can love. He's in the local Atlantan, and he's a Chicago Cub. That's Jason Hayward right here.
Yep. We would call it Hayward Hill.
Yeah, we love him. And our last one is Max Scherzer for the Mets. Well, he don't play for the Mets no more.
Yeah. Did he even play for the Mets? Do we even count that?
Yeah. No.
Crazy, the Mets spent all that money.
Did y'all rip some packs while I was gone?
I
don't have anything to rip. So.
Oh no, I don't want you to rip anything. I just thought I heard you say something about get some packs, and I was like,
I had a pack of 1990 Upper Deck trying to get a Dale Murphy for you.
Oh, nothing. There you go.
I repped 3 packs of Optic for a downtown, nothing. So I'm in prime shape. I'm just doing what I normally do.
That means tomorrow is going to be a great video. So tune in, everybody, tomorrow.
If I pull one tomorrow, I'll just leave after lunch. I'll say, you guys put your heads down and leave when the bell rings.
Oh, no. Did Zach freeze up again? Oh, no.
I think he froze up.
Okay.
Oh, he's back. You're back. Oh.
So, Dan, what would you... Oh, he's back. Maybe. So, Dan, what would you like to see with, Fanatics and doing football? I know you said you're mostly baseball, but do you have something in mind that you would like to see happen?
I don't want them to skip this class.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I don't want them to not have cards for this class. I know that happened in 2012, but I just don't want that to happen this year. Simply because, why do we have to suffer for the money-hungry companies? You know what I mean?
Right.
But it looks like Zach is back.
Yes.
So let's
I agree with you. Hey, once I get done here, we're gonna have a lot of open talk if y'all are good. Try to hit some issues. How about that? If I don't keep getting called. Josiah Gray right there, rookie. Chris McCormick, rookie. Ronze Contreras. I pulled his auto a while back. Right there, rookie. Oh, nice. And then here we go. Eddie Matthews right there from Milwaukee Braves. Shout out to my Braves. And then our last one is a Pete Alonso on the Prism.
Oh, very nice. Big Meat Pete.
Yep.
I hit a huge card of Pete Alonso.
What you did? When was that one?
It was that. I think it was that 60,000 view video. It was a sock relic from the All-Star game.
Okay, I was kind of wondering which one.
It was at a 10 or something like that. It's pretty crazy.
We got Tim Anderson. This guy likes to box and fight.
Oh man, that guy. Here
we go. There's our lava right here. We got Noah Syndergaard right here. for the Angels, for your Angels right there.
He used
There
to
you
play
go.
for the Angels. Yeah, he got traded to the Dodgers, and then now he's with. No, he got traded to the Phillies. Then he went to the Dodgers, and now he's with the Guardians.
I think he just pitched the other day. Is it the Guardians?
Yeah, and he pitched very well.
And it's numbered 299 on the back of it. Man, I love those
Perfect.
cards. Those are super nice. Look at those
Beautiful
lava
card.
there.
Yeah.
That's sweet. And then Hall of Famer Rod Carew, man. I love this guy as a kid. I love that guy, Rod Carew. My first baseball card was a Rod Carew.
I want to get a
Oh,
Rod
nice.
Carew auto in his Angels uniform.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. First baseball pack I ever opened was 83 Donruss, and it had Rod Carew in it. That was one of my favorite cards. Also, I
Nice.
still have it today.
I saw a video. I think it was yesterday. They pulled a definitive box. There was a definitive box, and they pulled a Rod Carew auto and a Reggie Jackson dual auto.
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
Yeah,
That'd
on
be
card.
fire.
Beautiful card. Yeah.
that'd be fire. All right, here's our last pack. Okay, here we go. Starting off with a Michael Chavis for the Pirates. And then we got another Whitey. We got two Whitey Herzogs. That's crazy. Okay.
Is one a refractor maybe, or just got two?
No, I think they put two in there.
Right.
I saw that happen to another channel today. We got a Curtis Terry, and then we got Ron Acuna there at the end.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. So we'll take
That
that.
guy, he. I think he's gonna win MVP. I think he has a very good shot of winning MVP.
So that's it, y'all. I don't say that was like a great box. We pulled a number. Like I said, y'all, I was just expecting to pull a numbered card out of there. So, hey, I thought that was a win, you know?
And I feel for retail, if you're getting a numbered card out of there with Chrome, then you usually feel pretty good about yourself. I mean, there's some products where you buy something for 30, 35, and it's just
And you rip it and you
it's
feel
scary,
30.
and that's it.
You're like,
Right.
how did I just spend $35
Right.
on that? All base
Mark
cards.
McGuire in there, and then that was okay box. I don't want to say it's the best, but still, I mean, look, you know how I paid for this, right? I had a $25 gift card, and then I had some money for my birthday. So really, out of pocket, I didn't pay barely anything. Not a loss.
That's always nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I have to call it a night. My wife got home a little while ago, so I'm gonna go hang out with her.
Yes, sir.
Before
Thank you for
we go
stopping
to
by.
bed.
Sorry about all the technical difficulties.
No, it's okay. It happens.
Apologize.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you,
would
man.
love.
It's
I would
good
love to
talking
hang
with
out
you.
with
Good
you guys
seeing you.
again.
Thank you, Daniel. I really appreciate it. Thank y'all.
Yeah,
Thank you
would
for
love
stopping
to.
by, man.
Would love to do it again. So whenever
Definitely.
you want.
Yeah, we'll do this
Alrighty.
again. Maybe next time I'll have better Wi-Fi.
Have a good one.
Thanks,
Best
man.
to your wife as well. Take care. Have a good one.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, y'all. Let's go to the chat. I have not been to the chat in a while here.
There's a lot of talk about the MVP. There's some Freddie Freeman,
Oh,
some
there you
Mookie Betts
go.
talk in there as well, which possibly.
Let's do it. Let's do it. We got DK, the Dixon Way in the house. Hey, Dixon Way, Larry in the house. How you doing, man? We pulled Ron Acuna just now. Dixon Way, they do play-by-play for Atlanta sports teams and Georgia sports teams, and you can go over there and watch your channel and watch the play-by-play. They got a wonderful
Okay.
channel. My favorite card is my nephew rookie ball card when he was drafted by the Detroit Tigers 7 years ago. Ooh, that's sweet.
Oh, wow.
Let's see who else we got. Rex Freestyle. Hey, Rex. I didn't even say hey to you, man. Rex says Acuna 2023 MVP. Let's go, man. Let's see who else. Man, we missed a ton of people here in the chat. Sports cards and things. Thank you, man. Thanks for stopping by. The Hot Wheels Rogue Racer. Hey, man. How you doing, man? Roll Tiderman in the house. He's getting ready for Alabama. Firebox Brace. Keith in the house. How you doing, Keith? Keith's getting close to hitting a milestone in his subscriber count. Firebox Breaks. There he is. Let's see who else we got here. Dirk Remington. I think I hit everybody in there. Yeah, there we go. But sorry about that, y'all. CV Baseball Card Collector, man. Hey, CV. How you doing, man? I didn't get to say hey to you, man. We have all those technical difficulties jumping in and out. I didn't get the chance to say hey to you, man. I missed a lot of people in here. All right, y'all. Y'all are awesome. Thank y'all for sticking around. Really appreciate it. That was a good fun little rip. Ripped a whole blaster tonight. You don't see that very often here. Good night, CCB. He's got to go. Hey, man, thanks for stopping by, CCB. Sensei Domino in the house. Hey, Sensei. How you doing, man?
What's going
Acuna
on?
for
What's going on?
MVP. Yeah. So you know what, Vince, or how long can you stay on here a little bit longer?
Yeah, stay on longer. Sure.
I feel like
I
I
had some
missed the
coffee,
whole stream. I missed my
so
whole
I'm good to go.
stream with going off. There you go. Thank you for stopping by. Huge thanks to Daniel. Lively man. We'll have to have him back when I have some better Wi-Fi, y'all. Super fun show, my man Zach. Thank you, Rex. Thank you. I really appreciate it. So Vince, tell me, how do you feel about what's going on this week? You know, we've had a lot going on here in the sports card market with, you know, first we go Monday, I'm sitting there on Instagram and I look and I see, man, you know, they terminate the NFL players agreement with Panini, and then looks, maybe people are saying Fanatics is going to come take over the sports card market. Now people are saying no sports cards. I don't know what's going to go on. I think we're going to find out in the weeks ahead.
And I was getting ready to take the boys to practice. I was like, come on, we got to go. And then your little ding came up for going live. So I started listening to that. And I was like, I could believe it, but I couldn't believe it. And then the boys started saying, Dad, we got to go to practice. We got to go. So I had to jump them in there. But it's one of those things where, like, you kind of are fearful of, like, like a monopoly having control of everything, because you can just say, okay, this will be, you know, this was $30. Now it's like $35. So I hope, and you guys said before, that it ends up good for the collectors. And I know there's all kinds of different collectors out there where, you know, they're kids that just like in the base cards of like Mike Trout, Acuna, Judge, and have a flagship that's like $14, $15, $16, $17 for a blaster for them. And then have products that are, you know, nicer chrome, go from 25 to 30, 35 even, and then have some of those like higher end products for those that want to spend the money. So I just kind of want to see that. And I know it may not be realistic to where, hey, we know we can charge this. We're not going to, you know, bring prices down, but kind of like to see things get leveled out a little bit more. But it'll be interesting to see what happens. It's just crazy thing, you know, that's the news of the day, but it surely is. And I know around here, the White Sox kind of cleared house.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, that's big news.
So they kind of flew under the radar there for a few days, I feel like, with everyone. But so what do you want to see happen with all of this?
Well, I really would like to see, you know, on a personal selfish standpoint, I would love to see Fanatics buy out Panini. But I don't know at this point. I think it looks to me, what I've been reading, that at one point that was close to happening, and something happened, and that didn't happen. And there's now, I don't think that's ever going to happen now, because the way they're suing each other. And
it's like now,
you know, I mean, it looks like Fanatics is going to go ahead and come in here and start, you know, with them taking over the market. So I don't know. I'm excited about seeing what Fanatics done. What I've seen with Fanatics has been great.
And I feel like, you know, with them buying Panini, you know, a year or so ago when I did hear about them trying to buy them, it was probably X amount of dollars. And today that's probably gone down by a whole bunch. So I don't know. I mean, I kind of like seeing Mosaic, Prism, Optic Football, and to see those like continuing to go on. So it would be nice if they could just, you know, play nice. And I'm sure if they do, they'll all make tons of money. So, you know, they're not going to go broke by like doing that. On the other hand, like, I would be excited to see Stadium Club Chrome Football come out as well. I know the photogenic cards that are in Chronicles right now with Panini, that kind of looks like a Stadium Club to me. But, yeah, I just want it to be good for collectors.
Yeah, I do too. So it'd be exciting to see. I mean, I don't know. You know, I was looking. This is something I didn't bring up in my live stream the other day, but you know, Dick's Sporting Goods has already put out a Mosaic Football for pre-order.
I have two on pre-order, so I'm hoping that they come in, but I'm also saying they may just say they're not going to come in. Sorry, pal. And
so interesting to see what's going to happen there. Are they going to fulfill that, or you know, what's going to happen? So
I assume they have like those things made already.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
You know, what are they going to do? Just put them in the bottom of the ocean like they did with some baseball cards a long time ago? I mean, they should let them still sell what they've already made. But the thing also is, you know, Fanatics needs like the NFL license in order to have like the team logos on there. So now they can make. Now again, I'm not a lawyer, so I'm not really sure about all this, but I'm pretty sure from what I've read, they can make football cards with the players' names on there, but you can't have an Atlanta Falcons logo on there. So, and I'm sure that they could just cut ties with them as well and switch over to Fanatics, but it's all just kind of, it's like real murky, and there are real like issues and problems in the world, and it'd be nice if they just kind of get it figured out quickly.
Yeah, I do too, because I think for the hobby, I think, well, if there's a delay, and what Daniel's saying, we're going to be okay if we don't, I think it would be good if, like, he just wants to see baseball. I totally understand that too. I think something's going to happen. Who knows what's going to happen? But maybe I just want to see some product, because we got a good rookie class of football this year. We got
for sure, and like I do want to see those. Yeah, definitely. I feel like to lose out on that is like just taking your people who are buying your product and kind of like slapping them in the face a little bit. So those things need to come out and in a timely manner as well. I feel like we should have had like some football products coming out around, maybe 4th of July or like during the preseason, kind of get you revved up for football. And, sometimes I open a pack and I'm like, well, I figure what I opened today, and they were a rookie last year, and just, opening the product now. So just crazy how things have gotten set back. So, so far.
A lot of good talk in the chat here. Sensei says Panini will always be a sticker company to me. Daryl says Panini is now worth a lot less. They should have sold. I agree. I think they should have sold too, Daryl. I just got home. It's okay. Sad. No more downtown, says Chance. As long as Fanatics keeps retail reasonably priced and with hobby type hits, I'd be content. Yeah, that's the way I feel too. We're seeing good things from Fanatics right now. And this is something I should have mentioned in my live stream this week too. But will we see that the same, 5-10 years from now? They're putting on a good show now. Is that going to be like that 5-10 years ago? So I don't know. I hope
once they got it all, they could just say, we'll do whatever now. And then, that's very true. And that's where it's nice to have different companies in the market, so they can kind of have a checks and balances against each other. And
so we'll see what happens with Fanatics. I'm excited about Fanatics. How am I going to keep hunting booms? I know. So I don't know. My dream was to see Prism baseball with logos and Select baseball logos, and I don't know if that's going to ever happen, but we'll see what we got. See what's going to come ahead of us. I think we'll know more in the day. It did look like Panini responded back with a counter type grievance about the whole thing. So I'm not convinced Fanatics will know what they are doing. I know we don't. I have seen. I'm not going to say Fanatics is perfect. I've seen some mistakes from Fanatics. So we'll see what happens. It's all up in there. Upper Deck should buy Panini and rename themselves Fleer. I miss Fleer, y'all. I love Fleer as a kid. They have too much going on under the umbrella. When the bubble bursts and they start to lose money, then what? Yeah. Sensei's got some good points there.
For sure, definitely.
But a lot going on in the hobby. So that's real. There's something I won't mention. I saw something tonight about a CEO of a certain trading card company might be leaving. Well, you'll just stay tuned, y'all. I'll just say that. I saw a certain company. I won't mention it right now. I'll wait till that's announced. Panini lawyers versus NFL lawyers doesn't seem like a fair match. Definitely. But the funny thing is, this is all happening at the start of football season, y'all. So we're right at the start of the NFL season, and I do wish. What I really like when I got back into this hobby the first year, you would see NFL Prism come out around Christmas time, right after Thanksgiving, and it was still in the middle of football season.
Right.
Now it's been coming out delayed, and it just kind of, I don't know. It's tough for me to want to collect. We'll do it. I'm always collecting, but it's tough for me to want to get Prism football in April, and not when I'm not really that pumped about the NFL season. I'm more thinking about baseball season and.
Right. And even like getting some of those rookies, you want to see how they play during the season. And now you're like, well, I already know this rookie is not even in the league anymore. And, it kind of gets you pumped up for the season. If we could have some of those products now to open, and, what would be better to watch, first week of NFL football and get a couple blaster boxes and enjoy the games. And I mean, I suppose you get some score or something like that if you wanted to, but like a lot of times you want to get like a thing of Mosaic to open while we're doing it, or go for the downtown.
So yeah, I like, I remember 2020 they had Mosaic and Prism coming out, and you'd be ripping that looking for Joe Burrow and Jalen Hurts and
Right,
looking for all those big quarterbacks at that time.
Joe Burrow and Herbert. Yep.
Tua, and man, and it was in the middle of football season, so you knew like, okay, has this guy been playing? I remember Joe Burrow was hurt at that time, so you kind of at that time people were just dismissing Joe Burrow, and then he came back and really had a monster season. So, but I like that, man. I like it gets you pumped about football cards and the football season.
Right.
So maybe that's something
I watch Bill's Mafia's cards, and he does a lot of hockey as well.
Channel.
And he had, I think maybe a couple days ago, he ripped the new MVP hockey, which has a Connor Bedard autograph redemption in there.
Oh, it does.
And then I think in a video he did maybe yesterday, it was the new release of a 2021-22 hockey product just coming out now. And it's like, that's a long time ago. So I can't believe some of the, backload they have for the NHL products. That's just crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm excited about Series 1 of Upper Deck because you're going to get Bernard in that Series 1, right? Isn't that right?
Well,
you got to be excited. You're a Blackhawks fan, right?
I am a Blackhawks fan. And, as a kid, they had some really good teams, but the games the home games were not on TV. The owner, Bill Wirtz, said, I want people to come to the United Center and watch the Blackhawks. Well, they mostly sold out. So we had to listen to the games on the radio. And when they were winning, that was totally fine. However, when they were bad, it was like, I don't want to listen to this. And kind of sad, but the day the old man died, his son took over. That next season, all the home games were on TV. And then I enjoy watching hockey on those, weekday evenings, kind of getting ready to go to bed, watching a little bit of hockey. It's fun. So they've been bad the past few years, but having Bedard in there should be a generational talent. And I understand that with hockey, it's a little bit different to where they have to play at least something to have a rookie card where he has a redemption and MVP, but I don't know if it'll be like a later product with Upper Deck. I'm not 100% sure, but I know his first one is this redemption in MVP hockey that came out. And who knows when the current ones will even come out.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's go to the chat here. Hector says, X-Ray Het Collectibles, it feels like sports card companies don't want to make money, drop prices, put more product on the shelves, and add more star rare cards. Ken, God is great. Thank you, man. Appreciate you joining us from Japan.
Titus, how you doing?
Got to go to bed. Thank you, Roll Titleman. Appreciate you stopping by. Daryl said something here that was really great. Where was it at? He says, he was saying something about owning the printing. Here it is. He says that Fanatics owns the printing plant.
They bought Panini's, and I may have learned this on Daryl's channel. They bought Panini's printing plant, and then so now Panini's still printing the cards, but on Fanatics' ground, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Victor Wimbom, how do you say his last name? Wombob?
Victor W.
Yeah, call him Victor W. Yeah, for basketball, I know that's going to be big.
Wembanyama, I think. Maybe.
So that's big, y'all. Big stuff coming out there. Less product, less production, less inserts, more pride in their producing. Stop stealing previous year's designs, says Sensei. Yeah. Panini, never owned it. Yeah, and that hurt Panini because I saw something about that too, where Panini had to use Fanatics printers to be able to print, and that's probably why they were so behind in printing some of their product.
Right. Okay.
So that hurt. So I mean, Fanatics kind of owns the thing. Look, I totally understand the questioning Fanatics and a monopoly. I mean, I can understand the frustration with that. I totally get that. It's Panini says Panini was too stupid to buy. Yeah, I mean, I understand the frustration, y'all, with Fanatics and Monopoly, but we don't know what's going to happen. I mean, I hope it's positive. Daryl made some really good points about how Fanatics has been going out there trying to ask the customer what they want. Trying to do the right thing. So what I've seen so far has been good, but I think, 10 years from now, where are we going to be saying that? I don't know. We'll have to find out.
Yeah, if they're asking us, what are they going to do with the information? Are they going to do something that they hear back? That would be a good thing. Mm-hmm. But they just kind of go in one ear and out the other, then. So there's a lot of just wait and see.
Mm-hmm. Titus in the house, Red Rum. Hey, Josh in the house, coming from Alabama. Topps had Monopoly for decades, and I would argue that the hobby was in a better place then. I mean, somebody was saying today, they said they wish they had 3 companies. And, as a kid, when I was growing up, you had Topps, Donruss, and Fleer, right? Mm-hmm. So 3 different companies would make baseball cards. And I always thought that was great because, they always were competing with each other. And they always made a lot of great product. That was my era of childhood of collecting as a kid.
That was mine as well. And when I got, back into it and bought a pack of our hanger box of Mosaic Baseball, at first I did not notice the no logos. And I kind of took another look. I'm like, I don't see there's kind of, doing a little bit of research, found out about that and said, this is kind of crazy here. But
yeah, I just remember Donruss's logos as a kid. I remember getting 86 Donruss baseball cards as a kid, getting those rated rookies, the Jose Canseco and all those as a kid. Those were fun,
I got my Mark Grace here somewhere. I got cards I really didn't give to the boys were my Mark Grace collection.
I remember as a kid, what was that? 88 Donruss Mark Grace was a rookie.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember getting that card out of a pack as a kid. Going to the Toys R Us. I can remember when I opened it too. It was at my grandma's house down south of Atlanta. And I remember opening it up and getting it. I was so pumped to get Mark Grace because he was the top prospect that year.
For sure.
You wanted to get that rated rookie, Mark Grace.
He did not win Rookie of the Year. Chris Sabo of the Reds, he won Rookie of the Year. And in my class, we had a kid whose name was Chris Sabo. Zero relation to him, but everyone wanted Chris Sabo to win. I mean, they're all White Sox fans anyways, but I was like super sad when he did not win the Rookie of the Year. I mean, Mark Grace went on, very good career. Chris Sabo, just kind of middling around for a while, but what are you going to do?
Yep. That was great. I used to, I watched a lot of Chicago Cubs on WGN because you'd get that down here. Kind of like the Superstation TBS was for the Braves. People would watch them all over. So I remember many afternoon, summer days sitting, watching Harry Carey doing the play-by-play on the Cubs. I just loved that as a kid.
I used to run home from school every day, hoping I can just kind of catch the 7th inning stretch and then the rest of the ball game. That was, and I'm not a fast runner, so for me to run home as fast as I could, he knew it was pretty special. And now, the Cubs have their own network, so not everyone in the Chicagoland area or Chicago can even watch the Cubs anymore. So there's some people that just don't have cable, and they can't watch them. Most cable providers do have the Marquee Network, but I think it's YouTube TV does not. So things, that kind of stinks to where things like baseball and sports should be on TV for people to watch, to consume. And, that's where your fan base comes from. So
let's go to the chat here. Dr. Manis T-Ball in the house. Thank you, Dr. Manis. Let's see. Topps Chrome Monopoly Edition seems fitting. Man, I like Monopoly Prism basketball. I pulled a Paulo Banchero numbered out of that. I love Monopoly Prism this year. Is Doc in here? Doc Cards? I thought somebody said Doc was in here. Let's see. Let's go to the chat. There's a dog. May I miss that?
I've been trying to keep up with the chat, but I'm not the pro that you
are. There we go. Well, I don't see lots of Cubs and White Sox games. WGN growing up as Braves. Yeah, Red Rum remembers that. We used to listen on Translator Radio. Wow. Yeah, I remember listening to a lot of baseball games as a kid on the radio. I loved that. Sometimes baseball on the radio is great to listen to.
Oh, for sure. I just enjoy. So here, I will listen to the White Sox games on the radio, but also the Brewers games come in pretty well. And Bob Uecker will be on the radio, and I enjoy listening to him as well. It's just, baseball in the evening on the radio, just kind of something special about it.
Chan says, "Sorry, Zach. Falcons lost. Well, it's preseason. I'm not too worried. They lose the first game of the regular season. I'll be upset. I'm not too worried about preseason. But shout out to
I don't
Lively.
think Ritter played at all, right?
What was that?
I don't think Desmond Ritter played at all today, right?
Yeah, the Falcons, I think, rested their whole starting crew, so I'm not too worried. Monopoly Prism basketball is a lot better than regular Prism. You know what? The thing is, I didn't even buy any regular Prism basketball this year, y'all. I just bought Monopoly Prism basketball.
And you had a huge hit on that as well,
Yeah,
right?
the Paulo Ventura out of 500, and it was gold. And I thought, well, since I ripped that and pulled that, I was like, well, I'm not going to rip any Prism basketball. I've already pulled the biggest player of the rookie class numbered card, so I was like, I don't really want to. I don't know. And it looks like they produced a ton of that. It's amazing how 3 years ago, if you would never see Prism basketball sitting on the shelves in a Target, and now I see it every store I go into. They had 2021 Prism basketball sitting on the shelves at Walmart. I was in yesterday.
Our Target has stacks of the purple box with Steph Curry on their Prism basketball, and like kind of the same thing. Like those Luka boxes from a couple of years ago, those were kind of hard to find, and since then, it seems like basketball like just does not sell in the area at all. And I don't know if it has to do with the Bulls not being great, or because there's plenty of star power, where it's Giannis or Luka and the other athletes, but it just does not sell as much.
Yeah, it was good stuff. But man, a lot going on in the hobby, y'all. I really, we ripped some packs tonight. Thank you to Lively jumping on with me tonight, y'all. And I apologize about my technical difficulties. You know what? I think my next live stream, what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring the Wi-Fi to this room. So this is like the second or third time this happened. Y'all, I feel like every one of these Thursday live streams, like I've had Paul in the 619 with me, some of the other guys, and something happens to me every live stream where I lose Wi-Fi, I jump around. I don't know what it is. But I think the next live stream, I'm going to bring the Wi-Fi to this room. Oh, I'm getting so frustrated. I hope Lively's not upset with me.
Oh, no, not at all. Not at all.
Thank y'all for saving the show.
Not rely on the internet. For working Cubs games now, it's cashless. And we have to use like the credit card machine. And there's nothing more embarrassing when I'm trying to sell someone a beverage and I'm standing there like this with the machine trying to get the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you may not believe this, but I don't have an internet signal. So I'm going to walk around a little bit with your card. I won't go anywhere. And once I catch the internet, I'll stop and I'll finish your transaction. I'll give you back your card. And they just look at me like, are you serious? It's Major League Baseball. But
yeah.
And I could always count out change for money. That's no big deal. So, it's just the way the world is going, I guess.
Yeah. Jan says this is not the strongest class. And I think we're right on that too. Yeah. Not a lot of great rookies this year. Prism overpriced and hard to get hits from retail. 23 Munch in the house. Hey, 23 Munch. Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, we had an awesome stream. What's that?
Everyone's coming to see you here.
Yeah, man, we've had probably 15, 20 strong most of the night tonight. Thank y'all so much for stopping by, everybody, y'all. And if I seem a little grumpy or a little bit weird tonight, I've had a little bit of a sinus and cough, and today I've been taking some medication, so I may be a little dizzy tonight. So sorry, y'all. I just have not been at my. I'm not 100%, but give me.
You guys have all. Everyone's heard of the Jordan game before, I'm sure. In Salt Lake City, where Michael could probably stand. Exactly. I was on with Zach in the green room earlier, and he was just in tough shape. He was taking care of things, and I was like, I don't know if you're going to make it or not, buddy, but he is.
Yeah,
he is a trooper for you guys.
I took some cold and allergy stuff, and before the stream, so so many issues. Yeah, it's been a wild one. And then sometimes I don't have any issues. We like me and Chance and X-Ray Hack and Rex. We sat here for 4 hours and live stream with not a single issue. So I don't know. I think my next stream I'm going to bring the Wi-Fi down here and try to stream from here. Hot Wheels Road. It's been an awesome stream tonight, says the Hot Wheels Road Racer. Thank you, Hot Wheels Road Racer. Hey Vince, do you ever collect Hot Wheels?
I definitely did, and I had a pretty good collection. I was one, just to play with them and like run them down the hallway and everything. But there's a Mariano's grocery store, but I don't know if you guys have them where you live or anything. But they have a huge tub of Hot Wheels at the checkout thing. And I kind of dig through that every time. And
Oh no.
sometimes not as much anymore, but the kids would kind of pick out one or two. And I always thought that, they're pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I've gotten into hunting for treasure hunting.
Well, I forget, what was it? I think when you were doing your like Mario hunts, Jax was all over those because he like wanted to go see the movie. He wanted to get the things, and he was watching your like videos and wanted to go out there and buy all the Super Mario things. I'm like, let's go. They'll probably have cards. We can look for cards as well. So there's
That's
always
why I look at it. I did these toy hunting shorts, and I felt like I'm already hunting for sports cards. I'm already there at the Walmart. Why don't I just go ahead and hunt for toys while I'm there, And so that's what we do. We hit the sports cards, and then we go over to the toys.
Right. And your shorts are doing really well, aren't they?
Yeah, we've had some great shorts. I mean, I do a lot of crazy shorts from Paw Patrol to G.I. Joe to Transformers. And when I started this channel, it really was more to be about collectibles and toys and stuff that I grew up with. And look, some of the stuff I do for my daughters. My oldest daughter is autistic, and she loves the Paw Patrol and some of the other stuff. So they sit down and watch the shorts with me, and so that's one of the reasons why you'll see stuff like Coco Melon, Paw Patrol, Care Bears. Well, that's them. I do that for them, really.
I mean, that's what kids like, though. And then a lot of times I'll see Jax especially just typing in different like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles now are huge. He'll be typing those things in there to look, and those are what kids are looking at and wanting to see and see what's new out there.
I grew up as a kid with G.I. Joe and Transformers and Star Wars. Those are my three favorite as a kid. So, and I love dropping. No, they don't get the views as Paw Patrol and all that, but I love just doing them just because they were what I collected as a kid.
There's just like, I wish I would have not like played with all my Star Wars stuff. I mean, I had so many different things, and I had a great time playing with everything. But for what those things go for these days, I wish I would have had something.
The Hot Wheels Road Racer says, I need to work on doing YouTube shorts, but I'm so low tech. Man, it's so easy to do shorts, y'all. Like, you just take a short, you put it in your phone on the Shorts app, and you can put music in there. There's a huge music library of free music of like popular and, I mean, about every song you could imagine in there that you can use on the shorts for free. I love making shorts. The thing is, you just don't get, like me and Lively were talking tonight, you don't get the revenue from shorts like you do in the long-term videos. So,
I saw that he did that. It seems like, so many people have huge hits on their shorts, but you're getting very little, just, pennies for them, which is kind of crazy, I feel like.
I really do shorts for the grow the channel. And, I can do a short, like I did one last night where we went to Walmart, and it was called 3 Super Mario Brothers, right? Yep. It was just my daughter with 3 Super Mario Brothers, and then my other daughter with 3 Super Mario Brothers. Well, I was looking at it just before we came on here, and that thing's hit like 2,000 or 3,000 views.
Wow.
Since last night. And stuff just like that.
24 hours.
Yeah. And so I think it was at 23,000 subscribers, and I mean, views. And I gained probably 5 to 10 new subscribers. And when I drop, sometimes I've been lately doing 2 or 3, but I tell you, I wish Lively stayed here a little longer because I would love to talk to him more about this. And we'll have to have him back. Lively, if you're watching this on the replay, I want you to come back, man. I really do, because I really want to talk more about it. But his video was so good. The shorts,
he monetized,
the revenue, and look, he's just keeping it real with y'all. That's what I love about Lively. He's a good family man. That's why he had to go tonight, because he needs to spend time with his family. But he keeps it real, and look, he's putting this out here saying, look, this is what I'm making. It's not much. Right. People have this imaginary world that being on YouTube monetization, you're going to get rich. You're not, and you got to find other revenues. I need to do more of that myself. I just do, right here on the streams, off views, because really, truly, if you look at this, I just do this more for fun than anything. I really just enjoy doing it. Right. I mean, I love hunting sports cards. I love just making content. I love meeting all the new friends I have here across the country. I'm
the same way. I just like, since I've gotten back to the sports cards with the boys, like opening them, like telling a few stories, and, they and their friends think I'm like Hollywood, Well, I mean, that's believe that. But yeah, just fun and like meeting like so many people that like Zach, you, Lively, just like I feel like I've known you guys for so long. We've like never met.
Mhm.
I know both of you guys. We had a pack battle with the kids.
That was awesome. I love being a judge on
You
that.
guys
Thank you.
were the judges.
Yeah, that was
And
fun.
the first round, they had, just anyone in the world could vote for the players or for the like kids matchups. And then you guys came in the second round, and you should have saw them like, oh, Braves and Angels, and then J plus K Retro Gaming, the Blue Jays. Like they're a bunch of little Chicago politicians trying to figure out like who
I saw that.
everyone's team was, and it was just fun and like good people in the hobby. And when Graham first started watching like sports cards videos, like, okay, I need to see what you're watching to make sure like everything's on the up and up. And Lively was one of the first ones, and I thought it was great. Like some days he got skunked, and like we get skunked too, and like he's just keeping it real and like entertaining. Like child friendly. They can watch us. No cursing or crazy stuff like that on there.
Yes, I like that.
I just saw Daryl said he's never done a short. I think he should do a short from his.
I think he should. I also told Daryl he needs to do live streams too. I think he needs to do live streams from the card. I told him this last week. I told him he needs to do live streams from the card show. I think those would be epic. But yeah,
I would watch it.
I'm trying to help Daryl out. Daryl and I could have sat here and talked we could have talked the whole night. His experience and his in the card community and his is just a wealth of knowledge. Like y'all should all just sit there and absorb this because this man knows the hobby. He knows what's going on. He's been a car shop owner. He's at these car shows every week, so he's a great person. Like I was saying this to him last week. I sit there for hours in the greenhouse when I'm working in the greenhouse listening to him on my earbuds because I'm always and look y'all. And he has 4 giveaways every video, y'all. He's generous. He makes great content. He puts out rips a lot of cool product. It's just and the card show stuff he shows and stuff in his warehouse. He's a guy who really loves the hobby, but also has been a part of the other end from being an owner. I really enjoyed having. I gotta have Daryl back on here. Maybe
it's always fascinating.
Maybe we can have you and Daryl on here together with me one time.
I'm always as long as my schedule allows it. I am all for this is a blast. But for him, I love those like cart shop characters he talks about as well. And I think it was around maybe like Thanksgiving last year or Easter, talking about things like Uncle Giuseppe's, this like Italian restaurant or stuff where he gets food from. Like I was just getting hungry listening to it, and just like a really good storyteller, full of knowledge, and just seeing some of like the older cards I collected as a kid, seeing those again. He gives me a lot of the collectabooks, and I bring those into my classroom for the students. And, you kind of trick them into reading different stuff like them. Like, oh, you enjoyed learning about David Robinson? You read that, so you're reading now, and just cool stuff.
Great guy. We need more positive people like Daryl. He's just a super one. Forgot to mention, somebody just stopped in here in the chat, didn't shout him out. Hey, Jay Thompson in the house. Thanks for stopping by, man. I really appreciate it. Shout out to Jay Thompson, man. He's a good one out there. He's got 23 Munch in the house. Hey, 23 Munch. I didn't shout you out either, man. A lot of these guys, they're commenting on your videos probably a lot, and you see them throughout the community and chats. They're awesome people. And sub
definitely, and I'll have to go through like when it goes back in so I can touch them to make sure that I do follow them. And like that's one thing that I wish YouTube would do. Like if I were to touch on, just say Daryl's channel, it says either report or block them. I wish it would kind of take you to their channel as well to see if
I do too.
Right.
I do too. Y'all, I didn't say this. I should have said this at the start of tonight's video, but if both Lively and the Sports Car Ripping Teachers links are in the description below. Y'all just click that, and then you can go straight to their channel and sub them up. Also, it's in the title and the description up here too. The title and the description. You can just click on that and it goes straight to their channel. So let's sub them up. Where are you at right now, Vince? Where are you on the sub count?
I think I'm probably just under 400. It's like
400, y'all.
75, I think. And this summer, my wife came on the channel. and she
I saw
was.
that episode.
I
Yeah.
think did like a downtown hunt. I was getting desperate for guests to try to bring the downtown to me, but
Yeah.
and I thought it went well. And afterwards, she was like, "You kept on cutting me off." I was like, "Well, I have to show people the cards still. I can't just like talk the whole time. They do want to see the cards." So I promised her, like once I hit the next milestone, she can come back on again. So if we get to 400, she'll be on sooner than later.
Have a 400 subscriber celebration right there. Let's get there, man. Let's help them get there to 400, y'all. Sub them
Thank
up.
you.
You're watching
Because
this on the replay, and let's get Lively to 6K, baby. He's going to probably be there next week, man. He's
Exactly.
He's doing awesome, man. I'm so proud of Lively, and like I said, y'all, his growth has been incredible, and I'm so proud of him to watch him grow and all the great things he's involved in, and the positivity. What I love about Lively is all the positivity he brings to this community. He can't be on here long. He was just on a little bit, but because he's a family man, he goes to school, he's working hard, and he's keeping it real for us, and he's honest, and he's somebody I trust in this car community, and I like that. I like that, and same with Vince as well. The good people in this community. You don't hear a lot of foul things or anything. Good people, and that's what I like to surround myself around. So,
as I remember, like you when I've come into 3-card or a 3-pack Thursday, you shout me out, say sub them up. But I remember probably like one of the first months that I was making content, he had shouted us out. And like Graham came running into the room, and like I couldn't understand what he said. He was talking so fast. He's like, "Lively said you on his channel," and we got like it was like 40 or 50 subscribers like within like the 24 hours. It was crazy, just how welcoming everyone is, and you included other people. It's just an awesome community for sure.
Thank you. Yeah, somebody said I didn't get wrenches. I think I just gave Hector a wrench. Sorry, what Lively said that too. I didn't give him a wrench, and I need to do it next time he's in the chat. I'll give him a wrench. Sorry, y'all. Y'all these streams.
He gave me a wrench, but like from his, and like I don't know what to do with
it. Sorry if I didn't put all y'all in there. I hope I did that right. I hope I gave some of y'all wrenches. Y'all, sometimes when I'm doing these streams, I mess up. I'm so used to streaming by myself, so it's going to take me a couple episodes to get it all right because I'm used to always streaming by myself and not. Now I'm following the chat and I'm ripping cards, but like tonight, I get lost. Sorry, y'all. And I'm also on some medication right now, y'all. So if I seem a little loopy tonight, I mean, like, next week I'll be better, man. Next week, I'm just a little off tonight. But I'm here
every week.
You made it this stream.
You knock it out of the park every week.
Yeah. We need more tools, Zach. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Oh wait, no, I didn't. I just pushed. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I hope I did that right. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's see. I think I did that. All right. I think I started. Yeah, there, Red Rum. Need more tools.
Daryl, I would love to be on your on your feature channels.
Yeah, you need to be on. You should be, man. Daryl, put them on there. That's awesome, man. Yeah, and Daryl's got a list of featured channels. You got any vapor rub? Yeah, I need some myself, Daryl. But
I like to know, Daryl had those old school things that my parents always had me doing, like gargling salt water, the Vicks. We were big at put the hot water on the faucet and put your towel over your head.
Got some cough drops right here. I've been taking, y'all, and I bought some Alka-Seltzer sinus stuff today. You survived. I know I survived the tornado. I should survive this. I should be okay. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be tough. That tornado. Woo. Still trying to get that recovered. It's all good. But yeah, good night tonight, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. I think next week, I don't know what I'm going to do next week. This stream kind of came together over the weekend. I kind of Sunday night said, it sure would be awesome to have Vince and Lively on here. I need to get these guys on here, and they were awesome to come on here. Both agreed, and I was real nervous that they wouldn't come, and I'm pumped that they came. So I appreciate them taking their busy schedule and their time to come hang out with me for a few hours. But we've been going 2 hours and 20 minutes. Is it what time? Is it 10? Is it y'all are an hour behind us here in Georgia? Y'all are 10:30 right now.
Yeah, so I'm 10:30. Yep.
Oh yeah, y'all still early there. And Lively, it's like 6 or 7 o'clock. They're 4 hours from us.
Oh, he's just having dinner probably.
Yeah, he's probably eating dinner. We probably interrupted. Sorry, Live, you interrupted his dinner tonight. So,
Well, I did tell
you-
people if they stayed up late today, I would write, an excuse for them. Please excuse.
Yeah, that's right. I saw that in the stream today. Yeah, you give them excuse. Yeah, I may need that tomorrow because way I'm feeling, I might need a doctor's excuse because I'm not. I don't know if I'm able to. But it's been 100 degrees here in Georgia, and this heat is it's tough when you're not feeling good and working the heat too. So it's kind of tough. 10:30. Oh, you're in Tennessee, the Hot Wheels road racer. That's cool. You're right above me. I'm here in Georgia. You must be over in the western part of Tennessee. If you're 10:30, if you're in another time zone, because
I'm on my fourth shirt tonight. It's 100 here in the Chicago area, and you just go outside and it is sticky.
Yeah, it's been horrible here in Georgia. I work landscaping outside, been weed eating and mowing. It's been tough. But it's all good. I'm enjoying. I appreciate the air conditioning more. I'll say that.
That's for sure.
Zach recovered the stream like a fumble recovery. All good. Yeah, he came back. It's kind of like a fumble recovery. Wi-Fi. So, man, Vince, I want to thank you. I got to get my next round of medication.
It's been a pleasure for sure.
Hang out here a minute here, but we're gonna call it a end of the stream here right here on YouTube. And a huge thanks to Lively Daniel for stopping by here, man. I'm so honored, and I'm gonna hit you up on Instagram as well, man. Thank you, Daniel. And I gotta have him back on here as well. Super pumped about having him on here. And y'all go subscribe to both these guys. Like I said, their channels in the description below and in the title. Two of the best here in the card community. And I truly, truly mean that, man. I mean, they are just awesome, awesome people. And you need to go jump on their bus and sub them. And thank y'all all. Thank you all the wonderful support this week, all the subscribes. Thank you to Sports Card Radio for putting me on that little blurb of their channel this week. I really appreciate that. I felt like a celebrity being on that channel. That video hit. I hadn't talked about that tonight, but that video hit like 20,000 views. And I was just a little blip, like 5 seconds, but there I am in between Ken Golden and Jeff Wilson on a video. I'm like, wow, these are just icons, So
those guys are lucky.
Yeah, and they subscribe to my channel. Thank you, Sports Card Radio, for the subscribe, man. I appreciate that. So, y'all, I'm going to call it a night, man. Y'all have a great one. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, subscribe my channel, Sports Card Ripping Teacher and Lively. And y'all have a great one, y'all. Thank you. Zach out.
Take care, everyone. Have a great weekend.